This is Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen forces it up over C.
No!
He tied it! He did it! Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, Comcast Business, Bosch Tools, and by Ticketmaster.
Pritchard shovel back to Porzingis, having a trail three. Got it! Boston by 14. Kyrie forces one out, blocked by Porzingis again. Pritchard, half court, it's in the air.
Go!
He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, VA New England, Town Fair Tire, Kia North Danvers, Brex, FindMassMoney.gov, Corona, NetSuite by Oracle, your New England Honda dealers, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Kaseya Center in Miami has been yet another home away from home for the Celtics the last half decade, particularly in the postseason. Tonight, they play their final home game before the All-Star break with a brand new feel in the building as they take on the Miami Heat in their first home game after trading Jimmy Butler. And away we go, the penultimate game before the All-Star break. The Celtics have almost reached the end of the gauntlet. Thanks for finding us on a Monday night. I'm Sean Grande. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly, and what he does coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA. Shaw's and Star Market, Celtics tonight. This could be a tough one. The Celtics' long and winding road gauntlet comes to an end tonight, but the lineup could be a makeshift one at best. We'll tell you which starters will sit tonight and run you through all the history Jason Tatum made Saturday night in New York. Then we'll break down this rematch with the Heat, an easy Celtics win back in early December. But the building feels different tonight. For the first time in 6 years, the Heat take their home floor without Jimmy Butler on the roster. The most lucrative temper tantrum in world history ended with Butler in Golden State and the Heat in a state of renewal. Where does the franchise stand now that the standoff is over? We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. All eyes on downtown Los Angeles for the Luka Laker debut. While in Dallas, the Anthony Davis experience takes an unfortunate and familiar turn. And Sunday, before Pat Mahomes was throwing interceptions, the NBA witnessed the end of a multi-generational era.
Well, I have so many things to be thankful for, but my family and I can never thank everyone enough. We just want to send them the love that I've seen today, right, can say, and that career. So thanks for your patience, fans. Today was a wonderful day for my family because they're all here today. And I love you all, and thank you for the opportunity.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
I think it's about just having different identities so that when you get into situations against matchups, you're able to have different lineups that you need to go to win the matchup and win those segments of the game.
But coming up next, 15 times the Celtics took the floor this year after a loss. 14 times they had won. Saturday night, though, they were taking the game's biggest stage against a rested Knicks team right on their second-place heels, anxious to erase the memory of an absolute battering in Boston on ring night. They didn't erase it. Instead, the Celtics ran it back and ran them over. We'll look back. Derek White into the corner. Al Horford pump fake, drives, finds the cutter. Jaylen Brown flies through the air, cleared at LaGuardia, cleared at JFK, cleared at Newark for the two-hand slam.
Everybody backed away. I don't want none of that smoke.
It's all coming up and more as we count you down to the Celtics and the Heat, bottom of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, cool.
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
You can put some change in a stranger's parking meter. Don't pick up your phone inside the movie theater. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Trax.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hey, it's Zoe, and Oakers Technologies has a long history of helping businesses stay future-ready as their single-source IT partner, providing everything from full IT infrastructure to everyday AV needs. And they're hyper-focused on managed IT services that feel easy and simple from a single point of contact. Their ProCare support team are the people behind the technology that make sure that you have a custom approach to the support and resources you need to keep your business future-ready with Oakers Technologies, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for Veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with safety insurance to help New England veterans at the resource centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
You know, we lost last game, so then finding out that KP was out right before the game, knowing that there's going to be a challenge, and I saw Denzel Washington sitting courtside, so I was excited about that.
Had to put on a show.
Tried to.
There is something about the Garden. We said it all night as the game was going on Saturday. Welcome back to Shots at Star Market Celtics tonight. And Max, you know better than anybody. You've had the best nights of your life on the biggest stage in the biggest games. There is something about the Garden. There's something about the celebrities being there. And even though we were 100 feet away as it was happening, you could tell certain guys were energized by it. And it's not surprising. Jason Tatum had a landmark signature game on that stage.
Well, you know, I talked to Jalen. I talked to and talk to both of those guys about it. And one thing they were saying was basketball players normally don't get impressed with guys on the sideline, except when you have a guy like Denzel Washington sitting there who is a mega star himself. They played well. They played with a sense of urgency. And we said that with Tatum, when he made that first play coming around the corner and dunked so hard, that sent a message to his teammates and to New York City. Hey, this is going to be a long night.
All right, Jaylen Brown will not play tonight. Jason Tatum will. That just announced just a second ago. Sam Hauser will start for Jaylen Brown, so Tatum is going to give it a go. Miami is going to be shorthanded as well. Obviously, without Tyler Hero, they are going to play their new guys tonight, and two of them, Andrew Wiggins and Davion Mitchell, will be in the starting lineup. We'll get all that organized for you, break it all down, but before we look ahead, we look back to the aforementioned performance by Jason Tatum, who made all kinds of history on Saturday night at Madison Square Garden. Previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code SportsHub. That's code SportsHub for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. For 25 years, the Celtics have had a better record at Madison Square Garden than at TD Garden. And for all those magical nights, this one may have topped the list. Relatively normal uniforms. The next City Edition, slightly different, but they've got the same basic color scheme. White uniforms, orange numbers, blue letters. They will go right to left in this first half. The blue stripe down the left and right side of the uniform. The Celtics will wear the road green tonight with the white letters and numbers. They, conversely, will go left to right. Tyler Ford will jump it up between Karl Anthony Towns and Luke Cornett. Prime time on a Saturday night. We are underway in New York. Cornett wins the tip back to Al Horford, hands to Derek White, and away we go. Jalen angles left side of the floor. Achua stays in front of him. Cornett posts up. Ball comes out to Derek White. Swung right side. First touch for Tatum. Steps to his right. Loses Towns. Down the paint. flies over Achua, two-hand slam, and that is how you open the scoring with the world watching.
Oh, my God. Not the first one. Ooh.
Brunson over to his right, gets the screen from Achua. Jaylen Brown in front of him. Brunson takes the three anyway and hits it. Knicks within 12, 28-16. Pritchard, little jab step. Steps back behind the line and hits another three.
Ooh, wait.
Peyton Pritchard has all 11 Boston points here in the second quarter. Celtics by 14.
Want to play on the big stage?
41,
Big stage.
41. He could, if it's outside or inside the Garden, he'll be on the same stage. Derek White into the corner. Al Horford pump fake, drives, finds the cutter. Jaylen Brown flies through the air, cleared at LaGuardia, cleared at JFK, cleared at Newark for the two-hand slam.
Everybody backed away. I don't want none of that smoke.
Derek White steps to his left against Bridges. Return to Tatum. Turns to his left. Brunson stays in front of him. Here's the stop and start. Tatum with Brunson on his hip. Attack, scoops to the left hand. No good. Offensive rebound thrown down by Luke Cornett.
So Tatum has been aggressive, but not effective.
No, you're right. He's just 7 of 17, and he's 3 for 9 inside the three-point line. Brunson steps away from Tatum and knocks down a three. And the lead is down to 10. Jason Tatum. Tough pass for Jaylen Brown. Right side against McBride. Now he has Bridges on him on the switch. 5 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown fumbles the ball again. His third turnover in the quarter. Hart bounce pass lead for Brunson. Brunson stops in traffic, throws back to the trailer. Bridges, 3, got it. And the Boston lead is down to 3. Jason Tatum, the back of his heel, out near half court. Has the ball in both hands, now puts it to the floor, switches to the right hand. Kick out, open, White, 3, got it.
That time took his time. And what happened, you identified the shooter once you got to his hole.
8 straight points for Derek White. He's got 14. Tatum, pull up, contested 3, got it! And there's your 40-piece for Jason Tatum. And now he's 9th on the Celtics all-time scoring list. He passes JoJo White and Dave Cowens 2 minutes apart. Jaylen Brown, bounce pass back to Pritchard. Deep 3, good night, New York.
Woo-wee! And they said that the champs were dead. Not so fast, my friends. Not so doggone fast.
They are headed for the exits at Madison Square Garden, but those that have stayed have seen greatness. And it was no contest. The final seconds tick off the clock, and the reigning and defending world champion Boston Celtics set foot inside the world's most famous arena and put on a show worthy of the legendary building. They dominate behind a superstar performance for Jason Tatum, who passes 2 Celtics legends on the all-time scoring list and adds to his own by joining Boston's top 10. The final score, Boston 131, New York 104. Well, we documented the Jason Tatum climb pretty clearly as it was happening in real time in a New York minute. He passes both JoJo White and Dave Cowens into 9th on the Celtics all-time scoring list. That's number 1. That was the individual accomplishment. What the team did in the last 50 years, it was the 3rd biggest win they have had in New York, the 28-point win. The Celtics are now 35-16. I'll say it again, 35-16 in their last 51 games at Madison Square Garden. But, Max, here's the thing that jumps out at me. Yeah, we got crazy road numbers, another blowout win for the Celtics on the road, whose numbers continue to be historic. That's the macro. In the micro, Max, what the Celtics just accomplished in this past week, when everyone wanted to fret and sound the alarm about the Dallas game, the 2 other games were road wins at Cleveland and New York, 2 places the Celtics will probably have to go and win a game at some point to get back to the NBA Finals, and now they've got one in their pocket and know they can do it.
Well, they know they can do it. The thing that bothers me about all that, Sean, we're talking about is their ability not to win basketball games at home. This is a team that was so dominant last year, and this year, for whatever reason, they can't get it done at home. They've lost some hard games. They lost some games when they got blew out. I just think they have to put it together on their home floor, although they're really good on the opposing unit's floor.
Well, they'll get some practice now because this is the end of a portion of the schedule. Wednesday night ends the 16 games in 29 days, that gauntlet of basically either playing a back-to-back or playing every other day. There's a separate element to the schedule where the Celtics spent late November and almost all of December at home. This is the 14th road game for the Celtics in the last 40 days. And for perspective, in the next 31 days, the Celtics will only play 3 games on the road. So 14-40, 3-31. And as well as the Celtics have played, Max, you've lived this. when you're on the road constantly, flying around, back and forth, this city, that city, then home for those individual games in which the Celtics have gotten beat 3 times in a row, coming off long road trips and losing that first game at home, you need to unpack the suitcase.
Yeah, you unpack the suitcase, and you really look at this team. And like I said, I just remember coming off a 3-game road trip, the Celtics came home to essentially play 1 game and then go back on the road again. So, I mean, not even a good chance to, get rid of your your soiled underwear and get some new ones out the drawer. It was just a tough time for the Boston Celtics, but for the most part, they have been able to survive that gauntlet. And if they can get everybody healthy on the same page, you're feeling really good about them.
I just ran the numbers for you at Madison Square Garden. Another building where the Celtics have had extraordinary success is Kaseya Center in Miami. And in fact, the last bunch of games these teams have played, if you count regular season and playoffs and throw out the bubble, the road team is 23-12. The road team is 23-12. Obviously, both teams won Eastern Conference championships on the other team's floor. This has just been a very comfortable building. The Celtics had a couple of blowout wins in that building last year. They went 4-0. They won the 2 regular season games. They won the 2 playoff games. In fact, Celtics have won 12 of their last 15 at Kaseya Center in Miami, in a building in which the Heat have won 2 out of every 3 they have played. That's all well and good, but needless to say, if it felt different for Dallas on Saturday without Luka, this is the first home game here for Miami, Max, after the Jimmy Butler trade. Now, putting emotion aside and the craziness aside, and Jimmy Butler getting $55 million essentially for throwing a temper tantrum, the most lucrative temper tantrum in the history of planet Earth, I actually like what Miami came out of this with, which is a player that Andrew Wiggins is not Jimmy Butler, but he is a different player from Jimmy Butler, and maybe fills the floor better with Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo.
Well, what you're doing, you're taking a lot of the controversy out of the air. I think that's a really good thing. But what you don't have is Jimmy Butler has been a guy who can rise to the occasion. We have not seen that as much with Andrew Wiggins. Played well against the Celtics during their championship, but for the most part, he's kind of gone through this league and kind of been invisible from time to time.
He had a rough year with the personal issues 2 years ago, but he has been nearly a 40% three-point shooter over the last 3 or 4 years, and that's something that for all the things that Jimmy Butler does, that he did not do. Max's player to bank on, and by the way, 2 of those guys, Andrew Wiggins and Davion Mitchell, acquired in the trade. They will both start. Alec Burks, who's been sort of in mothballs back and forth, he is in the starting lineup. So Eric Spoelstra's throwing a lot of things at the wall tonight. We have not seen Khalil Ware yet, the rookie center, who's become a real lob threat. He's going to play with Davion Mitchell for the first time tonight. No Tyler Hero. Again, for the Celtics, no Drew Holiday and no Jaylen Brown, and Torrey Craig not ready to play yet. So this is going to be a little makeshift patchwork kind of game. Max's player to bank on, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Make your home energy efficient in 2025 with CSP's 0 APR rate heat loan. Apply now at clintonsavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender, Clinton Savings Bank, and experience you can bank on.
Well, the Heat making this much noise with the intro. I'm going to go with Jaylen Brown. Not the non-player Jaylen Brown, but the guy I'm going to go with is going to be Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum is on the roll right now. He wants to play really well, and he plays well on this stage here in Miami. So look at Jason Tatum as a guy I said would be the player to bank on today.
Neither one of those guys is going to get a break because the All-Star game, obviously, this weekend, they will both go. Celtics have 1 game left. It is Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, and the San Antonio Spurs coming in on Wednesday night. Max's keys to this game are driven by your local New England Honda dealers. Contact your local New England Honda dealer for a great deal today.
Well, don't turn the basketball over. Protect the three-point line. Obviously, you got a bunch of guys over there who are going to be hungry, who want to impress Spoelstra. So the initial point of attack, and I guess the first 4 or 5 minutes are going to be important for the Boston Celtics to survive the onslaught by this Heat team.
Miami has not been good offensively, but no surprise to Eric Spoelstra. They've been really good defensively. You know, they're rebounding. They're middle of the pack. How up and down a year has it been for Miami? The first time we saw them in Boston in early December, they were 9-9. Tonight, they enter the game 25-25. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics tonight. We'll have our conversation with Joe Mazzulla, including a touch on Hubie Brown, and Max and I will both cover when we take our trip around the NBA as they get ready for Luka and the Lakers. That debut is coming up tonight. But up next, Joe Murray's got Sports Hub headlines. We're headed for the Celtics and the Heat in Miami on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techy.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about Clear Path for veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. Clear Path for Veterans is working with Safety Insurance to help New England veterans at the Resource Center in Devens, Massachusetts. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to Clear Path and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5, thesportshub.com. Sports Hub headlines.
The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. They defeated the Chiefs yesterday 40-22. Jalen Hurts was named MVP of the game. The Cowboys have hired Ken Dorsey to their offensive staff, and the Four Nations face-off begins on Wednesday. First game is Sweden in Canada. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Innocent Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your next drive-thru oil change at Valvoline Innocent Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Randy and Max, they'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techy.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about Clear Path for veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. Clear Path for Veterans is working with Safety Insurance to help New England veterans at the Resource Centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to Clear Path and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techy.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
We've got the Celtics. We've got the Miami Heat coming up from Miami. We're about to take our trip around the NBA, which, as always, is brought to you by your Boston area Chevrolet dealers. Get a closer look at Chevy's award-winning lineup at your New England Chevy dealers. Find exciting offers, too, on the powerful Silverado and the feature-packed all-new Equinox.
Today was a wonderful day for my family because they're all here today. And I love you all, and thank you for the opportunity from management.
And thank you for everything you've done for all of us and for this game and for the NBA.
All right, thank you, man.
Ubi Brown, the Hall of Famer.
Before football took over our lives yesterday, we got to see the final broadcast in the NBA for Hubie Brown. Max, one of the iconic moments you were involved with was that playoff series against Bernard King in 1984, and Hubie Brown was in the middle of his coaching career already 40 years ago. He was already in his 50s when he was coaching against you in that series.
I didn't think he was that good of a coach because all they knew was one play. I'm like, damn.
Hey, it worked.
Like, what's this play to Bernard King? I'm guarding him every time. Had a lot of experiences with him. One of my first compliments ever, I think, was in my second year in the league. I had 28 first night against Atlanta. We played them the next night, 28 again. He said, you're seeing an emerging star in this league. So, you know, I've got some great compliments for him.
91 years old. We'll talk to Joe Mazzulla about Hubie's influence on him as well. The age difference is really going to hit you when we talk to Joe about it. Meanwhile, that game went on. The Milwaukee Bucks yesterday playing Philadelphia in Hubie's final game. They did it without Giannis.
Shot clock winding down, so Portis has to hoist it up, and he hits a three.
Oh, wait a second.
Bobby Portis with the shot clock expiring.
Just watch where this power forward center is going to shoot this from.
Really cool moment, by the way, afterwards when they gave the referees gave Hubie Brown the game ball when it was over. So many tributes pouring in, including from Giannis, who didn't play in that game and came out of the locker room to see Hubie Brown. Giannis is going to miss the next couple of games. He will miss the All-Star game as well. Trae Young made a lot of noise about getting snubbed for the All-Star team. He will replace him, and Kyrie Irving will replace Anthony Davis. Those are the two All-Star changes here for the game coming up. Giannis, Doc Rivers said if it were the regular season, Max, Giannis would play, but I think Doc Rivers, looking ahead, knows if Giannis can get a full weekend off from basketball, that can only be a benefit.
Well, I believe that that's what they're thinking in their mind right now, of what they're going to have to do for him to keep him in the situation where he can play in these multiple games.
All right, one more note from the league as everybody prepares to watch Luka, and he has been upgraded to probable, so Luka's going to make his first appearance for the Lakers tonight. ESPN's picked that game up against the Utah Jazz, but in a split decision announced today, a three-person arbitration panel has sided with Alex Rodriguez and Mark Lord. They're going to be the new owners of the Minnesota Timberwolves if they get Board of Governors approval. So you think there's drama because the Celtics are about to be sold. This was a battle between two groups and who is going to end up as the owners with a team that is trying to make some noise in the Western Conference. So that happened today. All-star replacements today. All that going on. It's never a quiet night in the NBA. We got the Celtics. We got the Miami Heat. We got Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hey, it's Zoe, and Oakers Technologies has a long history of helping businesses stay future ready as their single source IT partner, providing everything from full IT infrastructure to everyday AV needs. And they're hyper focused on managed IT services that feel easy and simple from a single point of contact. Their ProCare support team are the people behind the technology that makes sure that you have a custom approach to the support and resources you need to keep your business future ready with Oakers Technologies, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Waiting for your electrical supplies during the day or sitting in traffic is for the birds. Use the GCE Night Train from Granite City Electric and get access to over $50 million in local inventory with a free guaranteed overnight delivery of your electrical supplies anywhere in New England. So avoid wasting time waiting in line and sitting in traffic. Order by 5 p.m. and you'll have your materials the next morning by 6 a.m. guaranteed. Visit GCENightTrain.com to get on board the GCE Night Train today. Granite City Electric, proud partner of the Boston Bruins Radio Network.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Well, the coach's interview brought to you by Star Market. Check out the Star Market app, earn rewards, and save on your groceries and gas with Star Market for you. Download the Star Market app today. Here's Sean Grandy with the coach.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. Joe, there are no perfect games. There are always turnovers. There are defensive rebounds you don't get. It's an imperfect game. But is there something that separates nights like Saturday? A common theme, whether it be intention, connectivity, any of the words you use, that makes certain nights feel different?
To me, it's just playing consistent basketball. I thought we did a good job throughout, 90% of the game, winning the margins that the Knicks do a great job of taking advantage of, whether it's transition points, offensive rebound threes, transition threes. I thought we did a great job of defending that, and it kept them out of their momentum runs that they do such a great job of, where they kind of wear you down psychologically. And so obviously they made a run because they got a great team, and we kind of followed it too much, but I think we did a really good job in those spaces.
I'm guessing one of the things you weren't crazy about was them getting to the free throw line. They also finished quarters pretty good. That first and second quarter they finished well, but you brought up fouling after the game. Jalen Brunson got to the line 13 times. Only Lillard has done that more this year against you. You've allowed fewer than 19 free throws a game, which is third in the league. And I imagine, like most things, there is both a simple and a complex explanation as to what goes into not fouling.
Yeah, I think it's just really how physical can you be without fouling, right? And it's the small stuff, fouling a jump shooter, showing your hands on drive. I think a couple of ones we fouled a jump shooter, and we gave a tendency away because he likes to sweep through one. So it's really just kind of how physical can we be defending without fouling, and can we do a great job showing our hands and doing our best to not foul jump shooters.
There were a lot of interesting elements to Saturday. One of them was the late scratch of KP. This is going to be an interesting night on both sides. But you getting the production that you got from Luke and Nimi, every team is different. Every situation is different. And maybe this is at the forefront of people's minds because of the Dallas trade or our first look at Ware playing with Bam tonight. Are we seeing more double big lineups in the NBA this year?
I think so, yeah. I think, I think that's where two teams are headed, but I think it's more about having the versatility to go, multiple ways, right? Can you play big? Can you play small? You've seen, OKC do it playing small there. And so I think it's more development. Now I think they're starting double big. I think it's about just having different identities so that when you get into situations against matchups, you're able to have different lineups that you need to go to win the matchup and win those segments of the game.
So even within games, the idea of having the versatility and for a 2 or 3 minute stretch in the third quarter of the game, that's significant.
No, that's significant. It's made a difference between a couple offensive rebounds, and it also changes the way teams have to defend you, because of the certain lineups. And so all those things are kind of being tested, when you can go in and out of different lineups.
Obviously, a major change here with the Jimmy Butler trade. It is never easy to change on the fly. I kind of like what they did here. Andrew Wiggins is a different player than Jimmy, obviously, but the fit. Obviously, Tyler Herro's not playing tonight, but the fit in general here with Tyler and Bam Adebayo stretching the floor kind of makes sense when you think about it.
No, I think so too. I mean, I think that they are who they are. They're well coached. They're going to rely on their defense, rely on their toughness and their ability to generate, really good threes with some of their shooters is big time. So, to me, they're always going to be up there.
If coaching is teaching, when you were born, Hubie Brown was already 20 years into his coaching career. At 91, he broadcast his final game yesterday. We just listened to his sign-off. We talked, I think it was just last week, in talking about all these national games and the different people you get to meet, interact with, and just exchange ideas and hear them talk. And of all the people I've been mesmerized by in all the years I've gotten to do it, Hubie is so high on that list, and it always strikes me that the greatest teachers are the ones that want you to be better than them and want you to love what they do as much as they do.
Yeah, I don't know if I had a chance. I don't know if he might have done like one or two of our games.
I think he did one game with you.
Yeah, one game. But the thing I remember him about most of that, I always think he had the 12 o'clock game when the playoffs started. He had the first game, and back when I was watching it, he would be the voice of that. And for a guy that's just to me, like you said, he just loved basketball. He loves teaching the game, and he loved growing the game, and making it about others and making them better, and giving him the experiences so that they can be better. So. It was a blessing to kind of have him.
All right, let's all in that honor and that respect to Hubie. Let's love what we're doing tonight. Celtics and Heat next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
There's nothing quite like a star meeting the moment, a performer rising to a great stage. Madison Square Garden has always been a superstar room, bringing out the best in the best. Saturday night, Jason Tatum stepped into that venerable spotlight and brought history with him. Tatum, pull up, contested three, got it! And there's your 40-piece for Jason Tatum. And now he's 9th on the Celtics all-time scoring list. He passes JoJo White and Dave Cowens 2 minutes apart. A stunning blowout of a win for the champs, who in 4 days scored road wins in buildings they may very well need to get back to the NBA Finals. Something they did in Miami 3 years ago. But those were the Jimmy Butler days. Tonight, the Heat return home for the first time in 5 years without him, trying to do something they rarely could with him, defend home court against Boston. Celtics and Heat in Miami. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, Bosch Tools, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers. FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, Cambridge Savings Bank, Kia North Danvers, Comcast Business, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
In a lot of games at Kaseya Center in Miami over the years, the Celtics have won a lot of those. They've won 12 of their last 15 in this building. Starting lineup is brought to you as always by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto home life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. And a totally different look on the Miami side tonight. Not only the first home game without Jimmy Butler, but Tyler Hero, who's going to the All-Star game, who's only missed one of the first 50 games this year. He will sit out. So instead, Davion Mitchell, the new acquisition, will start for Miami in this game with Andrew Wiggins, with Bam Adebayo, with Kel'el Ware, who we have yet to see. And Alec Burks will come off the bench and start at the off-guard spot. Completely different look for Miami. The Celtics tonight playing without Drew Holiday and Jaylen Brown will sound like this.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Al Horford, University of Florida.
Kristaps Porzingis, Baloncesto Sevilla.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
And Max, it was 3 years ago today that Derek White became a member of the Boston Celtics. And in the 3 years since, in the NBA, only two players, Nikola Jokic and Jason Tatum, have a higher plus-minus than Derek White.
Now, I believe that when you think about these teams, I'm just going to look at the effectiveness of both teams right now, especially rebounding the basketball. The new guys coming in playing, interesting how it's going to be with them playing and trying to put themselves in a position to do something for this team.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Nicholas Fair of Foxborough. Boston goes up by 15 at any point during this first quarter. Nicholas will win the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Deck and on the contest at 98.5, thesportshub.com. Said Miami, when we saw them the first time, they were 9-9. Now they are 25-25. They sit 7th right now in the Eastern Conference, a half game behind Detroit for the final locked-in playoff spot. Right now, they would be in the play-in with Orlando, Atlanta, Chicago. It doesn't seem like a lot of things are going to change. Indiana and Milwaukee seem like they've played well enough. Obviously, a third of the season left to avoid that play-in. But, Max, as crazy as this sounds, it would not be at all surprising if for the 5th time in 6 years, Boston and Miami met in the playoffs. It would have to be in the first round, but it's certainly within the realm of possibility.
Absolutely would love it. Being down here in South Florida right now, 83 degrees today. And thinking about snow back in Boston, not the best thing in the world, but it's always a great environment, especially coming here playing this Heat team. And so many memories over the years you and I have had in this building.
Including the aforementioned Derek White, whose signature moment on this, his 3rd anniversary of becoming a Celtic, took place in this building to tap in to win Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals after the Celtics had fallen behind 3-0, forcing that 7th and deciding game. And this remarkable home-road rivalry over the last few years in which both teams have not only defeated the other on their home floor, not only defeated the other in Game 7 on their home floor, they did it in Game 7 of the conference finals in back-to-back years. The Celtics winning on the road in 2022, Miami winning on the road in 2023. But as you said, the weight of the Jimmy Butler saga has been lifted.
Yeah, I mean, when he leaves the building, he left the building. And he took a lot of that energy and negative energy with him, supposedly.
All right, late start tonight here in Miami. I think they just to try to accommodate all the late arriving crowd here. Celtics going to wear those alternate uniforms, the city edition, the black uniforms with the green neon letters and numbers. They will go right to left in the first half. Heat wearing the Miami Vice home jerseys, the white uniforms with the aqua blue numbers and the pink letters and pink trim. They will go left to right, and we are underway. Derek White, challenged by Davion Mitchell, turns to his left, finds Tatum for the first time. Tatum just a monster night. Steps to his right, began the game the other night with a dunk, tries to begin it here with a 3, but it rims out. And the rebound for Alec Burks. Davion Mitchell, lottery pick of Sacramento, but they ran out of patience with him, moved him to Toronto, and now he's here in Miami. He comes right out of his shoe. As the ball goes to the left side, first touch for Andrew Wiggins is a three that's no good. Hauser grabs the rebound, but they're calling a foul. Derek White fouls Wiggins on his first touch. And the former #1 pick of the draft and the former Rookie of the Year will get 3 free throws.
Came off shooting that jump shot then, and you were just in the space. Not under his arm, but hit him on the arm as he took that shot.
I said Jimmy Butler was many, many things, but a three-point shooter was not one of them. Andrew Wiggins has been a reliable, above-average three-point shooter over the last few years. 5 years in Minnesota, 5.5, 5 years in Golden State. He hits the first of 3 free throws.
The only thing about him is I just think of Jimmy Butler could rise to the occasion.
And I know when you think of Andrew Wiggins, I know you flash back to that NCAA game he had when he did not play well.
Well, they had 2 points. Trying to give you 2 points for being the star in the Blow Boys.
Wiggins doesn't begin the game with 2. He begins the game with 3. He hits all 3 from the free throw line. Joe Mazzulla talked about how the only nitpick he had from Saturday night in New York was that Jalen Brunson got to the line 13 times. The game begins with 3 free throws for Miami. Derek White dribbles to the elbow, draws some contact. His shot is no good, but he got Davion Mitchell leaning the wrong way, and Derek White will get free throws.
Same kind of contact this time. Came off a nice pick, then set by Porzingis. And now, what are you going to do with the Brown points? That's what it's going to be. Who's going to pick up who's going to pick up the Holiday points? Those are going to be the points. Can Al Horford continue to be who Al Horford has been? Almost a blessing in disguise with the number of games he's been able to play and staying healthy.
Sat out the back-to-backs, but other than that, he's been in. Derek White gets the first free throw. That was a big part of the story. Tatum made so much history and was so spectacular Saturday night that the other part of the story was essentially both Neemias Queta and particularly Luke Cornett outplaying Karl Anthony Towns. Celtics ended Karl Anthony Towns' streak. He had played 72 straight games going back to 2023, double figures in scoring, and he had 9 on Saturday. Derek White gets the free throws, 3-2. Miami with the lead. Davion Mitchell watched by Derek White out on the right side, finds Wiggins. Tatum comes to challenge. Wiggins gives it up back to Davion Mitchell. Switches to the right hand, steps in past Derek White, flips it from 8 feet. It's up and good.
Good move, just going right past the little stutter step.
And the first 5 points are scored by Wiggins and Davion Mitchell. 2 newcomers. They also got Kyle Anderson who's available. Derek White lobs it down low. Porzingis trying to finish it with the right hand as he was getting bumped. But notice an offensive foul.
Yeah. What he did, he went up and he grabbed the basketball and tried to dunk it all in one motion. When it came out, he pulled down on the rim. That's going to be goaltending all day.
Offensive goaltending on Porzingis, 5-2 Miami. Davion Mitchell takes the handoff back from Bam Adebayo. Turns the corner. Here's the bounce pass. Bam steps into that 12-footer that he likes and knocks it down. 7-2 Miami. Bam Adebayo did not play well in the game in Boston. Nobody really did on the Heat. They scored the first 7 points of the game that night, and that was it. Behind the back bounce pass, Tatum for Horford. Left side 3 comes up way short. Rebound gobbled up by Derek White. Resets it with Tatum on the right side. Tatum against Bam, finds Porzingis. He's open. Straightaway 3, no good. Comes up short. Offensive rebound again. Al Horford for Tatum. His put back 3. That is no good. The rebound deflected out of bounds. Which way we going, gentlemen? Back to Boston.
Wow. Power play. Getting a lot of good looks. Nice one from Porzingis then. Able to get up and knock down the shot. Wasn't able to knock down the shot.
Long shots will give you a long rebound. Celtics have missed their first 4 shots tonight. Hauser runs to the left corner, takes the under out of bounds and sticks the 3.
Hauser comes out in rhythm. Never really hesitated with that jump shot from the corner.
7-5, Miami by 2. Davion Mitchell for Alec Burks. He gets the screen from Kello Ware. We have not seen yet the long 7-foot rookie into the paint. Wiggins turns on Tatum. Tatum may have got a piece of that. Wiggins' shot comes up way short. And the Celtics have the rebound, trailing by 2. Hauser out of the left side, drop back to Porzingis. Here's that trail 3. Comes up a little bit short. And the rebound for Wiggins. Mitchell up the middle of the floor. Entry to Bam Adebayo. Celtics show double team with Porzingis. Kick back to Mitchell. He lost his dribble. Oh, that looked like a discontinued dribble. They let it go. Alec Burks against Hauser. Bounce pass, Bam at the free throw line. Step back on Porzingis, draws the contact as Porzingis comes down.
That is his move. You have to understand that. Not really looking to take that jump shot, but almost walk with, essentially, I think he walked with that basketball.
He did.
Before he got it up. Look at his feet. Look at his feet.
Yeah, he
boom,
did.
boom, boom, boom. And before he got that shot up, I was already walking, but he was trying to get the contact. But Porzingis was so far away.
Bam Adebayo still anchoring the defense. He misses the first free throw here. It's been a good defensive team. Eric Spoelstra's generally been consistent there. No matter what, he's had elite world-class championship talent or mid-level talent. They've always been a better defensive team than an offensive team. 1 or 2 free throws for Bam Adebayo. It's a 3-point Miami lead, 8-5, nearly 3 minutes in Miami. Tatum throws that shoulder into Wiggins, gets a screen from Porzingis. Push pass for Horford on the wing. Now Hauser comes to get it. Hauser back the other way, loses Burke, steps free into a 3. It's short, and the rebound for Bam Adebayo. Unforgettable signature dunk on Jason Tatum in Game 1 of the Bubble Conference Finals 5 years ago. Ware, first touch, throws back to Bam. Mitchell comes to get it. Dribble handoff. Goes behind the Bam screen, in deep on Derek White, whips it back to a wide open Bam Adebayo. He's been more free shooting the 3 this year, but he misses in the rebound for Porzingis. Derek White switches to the right hand. Push pass back to the trailer. Tatum with Wiggins on his shoulder. Flips it back to the left side of Derek White. Porzingis ambles out, sets the screen. Now Derek White puts it to the floor. A couple of dribbles to the right hand, return to Porzingis. Takes one step in on Mitchell, squares, trying to use the glass. He banks it home.
Too small. Got him where he wanted to go then.
8-7 Miami by 1. And with the handoff for Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins down the left side against Al Horford. Almost stumbled out of bounds. He's able to whip it to the left corner. Fall away 3, no good for Bam. That's not his shot. Rebound to the weak side from Porzingis. Celtics can take the lead here, trailing by 1. Derek White with Mitchell on his shoulder. Moves back to his right behind the Horford screen. Derek White steps back, looking Porzingis' way, finds him. He's going to return it to Tatum. Shot clock down to 8. Tatum deep in the right side, lobs it entry. Porzingis catches, dives in. Ware stays with him, blocks it out of bounds. Celtics will keep it with 4.4 to shoot.
Good job by Ware with those long hands, those long arms. Able to anticipate. Porzingis goes up, got his fingertips on the ball.
Well, he was named after Superman. Horford. Diagonal kick out. Derek White step back 3 at the shot clock buzzer is no good. And the rebound for Alec Burks.
Al gets that close to the basket. Just go.
Mitchell whips it left side. Quick 3 for Wiggins is good. And Mitchell and Wiggins, who essentially you feel like they just met each other today, already in sync. 11-7 Miami by 4.
This is another thing. The job that he's been doing on Tatum.
Tatum steps free behind the Horford screen. His 3 is way too strong. Porzingis deflects the rebound, taps it up in the air, but Burks comes down with another one. Miami by 4 on the ball. Bam, coming into Sam Hauser, runs it up, circles the rim, no good, but he gets his own rebound. Put back is up and good. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Energy in the building, energy with this new Miami lineup, and they built an early lead. Remember, they were up by 7 in the game in Boston, 7:01 to go. Opening quarter, Miami 13, Boston 7 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, cool,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for Veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with safety insurance to help New England veterans at the resource centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Hey, it's Zoe, and Oakers Technologies has a long history of helping businesses stay future ready as their single source IT partner, providing everything from full IT infrastructure to everyday AV needs. And they're hyper focused on managed IT services that feel easy and simple from a single point of contact. Their ProCare support team are the people behind the technology that make sure that you have a custom approach to the support and resources you need to keep your business future ready with Oakers Technologies, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Celtics trailing early 13-7 as Joe Mazzulla calls the very early timeout in Miami. Back in the Amica Insurance broadcast booth, Grandy and Max. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. I'm going to say this way too early because he'll probably end up with another 40-point game. But, Max, how many times this year has Jason Tatum been on the injury report? All day we weren't sure if he was going to play. He decides to play and then does not have a great game.
Well, it's just crazy when you think about who he is and what he's done. There's just been times where you've seen him not be as effective, knocking down shots or just doing what he needs to do. So we'll see. And I think another thing about it is you also look at Andrew Wiggins, who's played him extremely well over the years.
Never better than in the finals, where Wiggins was probably runner-up to Steph Curry for MVP. Tatum drives strong, tried to get to the rim. That time Ware got in late. Wiggins was defending him, and Ware was able to come from the backside, knock the shot away. Wiggins drives back, drop back to Ware. His three comes up short of the rebound for Luke Cornett, who gets the early entry here. Horford and Hauser out, Pritchard and Cornett in. That's very early. Celtics down by 6, 13-7. Cornett sets the high screen. Tatum moves it to a wide-open Porzingis. A straightaway three, rims out, and caroms over the top of the backboard.
Boy, has had some good looks at this thing. The first couple of minutes of the game just hasn't been able to knock them down.
Celtics are 2 of 13, and they've missed 9 of 10 from three. 7 points in 6 minutes for a Celtics team that had 4 30-point quarters at Madison Square Garden on Saturday. Wiggins drives past Tatum, runs it up in traffic, no good. Offensive rebound thrown down by Ware.
Ware able to get up all in one motion.
Miami led 7-0 in Boston. They're up by 8 here midway through the first. Derek White enters to Porzingis. Porzingis bumps his man Burks, flips it up, and gets the bounce.
He wanted to get the contact. Didn't call it, though.
Alec Burks goes left side to Ware. Dribble handoff. Wiggins turns the corner, lobs it back for Ware, and Cornett gets in the way and commits the foul.
Cornett good enough to get up high in the air and almost got his fingertips on that basketball, where it just jumped a little bit higher than. It should be on the side, though, instead of 2 free throws here.
Interesting watching Miami run play. That was Wiggins running a play for Ware. Like, how much could they possibly have put in?
Well, it's just basketball. You play after a while. You understand that a lot of bigs do the same thing. That pick and roll.
Off the side of the bounds, Ware hands to Wiggins. Ware sets the screen. Wiggins whips it out to the left side. Awkwardly fielded by Bam. He's going to hand it on the left side, and another three knocked down by Burks. 18-9. Celtics having another rough start here. Tatum switches to the left hand. He's coming downhill. He gets in close and gets fouled by Kelly Ware.
When your jump shot isn't going, this time he gets quicker. And you can hear some of the chatter right now, what they're saying. They're telling Ware, you got to get higher up. We're going to play him so you get higher up, and you give him less room to get downhill and get towards the glass.
Ware played a year at Oregon, transferred, played a year at Indiana.
Everybody plays 1 year someplace.
Well,
my guy, Mike Woodson. I mean, gosh, it's like, you know, it's just crazy to think that. That was in college. When you went to school, if you didn't want to transfer, you could transfer, but you had to sit out a year. Now you don't have to sit out a year. They give you money legally. They can give you sandwich, anything they want to try to keep you there. The world has changed.
Well, Jimmy Butler got $55 million by essentially having
I got a $12 laundry check every month. Thought it was $1 million.
18-11, Miami by 7 after the free throws. Davion Mitchell steps to the right elbow, jumper no good, and Pritchard out jumps Ware to get that rebound. Jovic is in for Miami, replacing Wiggins. Pritchard steps back away from Burks, misses the three. Rebound. Porzingis gets a hand on it, but can't control it. Jovic bounce passes it ahead to Davion Mitchell on the right side. Mitchell drop back to Jovic. Quick fire, straightaway three is no good. The rebound, Porzingis. Celtics down by 7. 4:47 to go in the first. Derek White deep on the right side against Burks. Former Knick. Was on that Knicks team last year. Oh, he didn't get to play very much. Porzingis. Right-hand dribble on Bam. Spins back to his left. Rises into contact. Shot no good. Back iron. Rebound punched in the air. Miami's got it. Mitchell up the middle of the floor. Derek White backpedaling. Here's Bam. Stepping to the mid-block. Flipping it up and in. Miami scoring in transition now. Up by 9. 20-11. Celtics are 3 of 16 to begin the game. 1 of 11 from 3. Tatum moving to his right, trying to use that Cornet screen. Nasty step back on Jovic. 3, no good. Back iron. And the rebound belongs to Miami again. Celtics 3 of 17 and 1 of 12 from 3. Bam. Thought about it. Puts it back in his pocket. Takes the handoff to Jovic. Mitchell comes to get it. Davion Mitchell switches to the left hand. Drop back to Bam. He's wide open at the free throw line. Swish. And there's your double-digit lead. Seen this show a lot this year. Celtics not only falling behind by double digits, which they rarely did last year, but it is happening early in games. 22-11. Cornet. Bounce entry. Porzingis turns to face out Jovic at that left elbow. Porzingis pump fake, gets Jovic up in the air, attacks, stops, uses the glass, and banks it home again. Both Porzingis shots in close have come with that bank shot from the left side.
Wow.
And Eric Spoelstra will grab a timeout as the Celtics score 1 in a row.
He doesn't play around with his timeout.
3:25 to go, opening quarter. Miami 22, Boston 13 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex cards help over 25,000 companies make every dollar count. Learn more at Brex.com/grow. Newcomers making their minutes count early for the Miami Heat in their debut at Kaseya Center. Andrew Wiggins knocked down to 3 free throws to begin the game. Miami by 9 and the ball coming out of the timeout. Here's Duncan Robinson, now one of the longest tenured members of the Heat, taking the bounce pass from Ware. Ball fake goes to that left-hand runner from the baseline. It's up and good. Miami by 11.
Tatum played big minutes up until he didn't have to. In those last few minutes, he was on pace to break 40 again the other night. Tatum bounced pass to the left wing. Pritchard fields it awkwardly. A little stutter step. Going to attack Jovic. Trying to create some room. He can't, so it comes out to Horford. Pritchard relocates. Shot clock at 2. Going to have to be Pritchard. Here's the step back on Jovic. His 3 at the shot clock buzzer is way off. Rebound, Davion Mitchell. Celtics can't buy one here. 4 of 19 to begin the game. Bam, before he could bounce entry to Jovic, Pritchard was dogging him and knocked him to the ground, committed the foul.
Well, there's some usage we didn't think we'd see today. Sharman comes in right now to place Derek White.
Taylor Shireman, third off the bench. The Celtics essentially just have Shireman, Keita, and Tillman and Walsh after the top 7. Shireman will be the 8th man tonight. Again, just joining us, no Jaylen Brown, no Drew Holiday, no Torrey Craig. Duncan Robinson goes left side to Bam. Al Horford watching him. Bam on a ball, palming it in his right hand, hands off to Jovic. Jovic almost lost his dribble. Here's the debut for Kyle Anderson. He drives, runs it with the right hand, does not get the bounce. And the rebound for Al Horford. Kyle Anderson, the veteran, the NBA's version of the human rain delay. Nickname is slow-mo. Rightly so. Tatum bounce pass for Horford. Clean look at a right side 3. It is no good. These are good looks here for the Celtics, and they're just missing open shots there. 1 of 14 from 3. Dribbling through a couple of guys. Terry Rozier met at the rim by Horford. Loose ball comes to Bam. He misses in close. And Jason Tatum comes out of the pack with it. Moves it ahead left side. Shireman 3 on the move. Rims out. That was 2/3 of the way down. Celtics are 1 of 15 from 3.
Wow.
Still an 11-point Miami lead. Terry Rozier against Al Horford. Picks up his dribble, goes right side. Bam steps into the right elbow, and his jumper rims out. That's the one you usually expect to go. Miami's cooled off here. That's why their lead is only 11. Celtics have 13 points with 1:27 to go in the first. 4 for 21. Tatum over the shoulder pass. Baylor Shireman against Kyle Anderson. Moves it to Cornette, standing on the 3-point line. Shot clock already at 6. Pritchard comes out to the left side. Cornette finds him, and Pritchard buries the 3. Net barely moves.
Coming so reliable. When the Celtics get a little slump, they actually go to him a lot more.
Celtics within 8. Terry Rozier goes to his left. Al Horford slides his feet defensively. And Adebayo tags Horford to set a screen. Ball moved to Jovic. Now free throw line. Kyle Anderson diagonals it out to Bam Adebayo. Baseline extended against Shireman. Celtics show double team, little zone look here. Kick out, Jovic missed the 3, and Shireman snags the rebound. He's going to bring the Celtics into the front court. 2 for 1 here. Shireman, bounce pass back to Tatum. Tatum has not made a shot, 0 for 5. He's lined up here with Duncan Robinson. Tatum goes by him. Help comes from Anderson, so the kick out gives Pritchard a good look at the left side 3. It's no good. Kyle Anderson, the rebound. Miami will not rush it here with all these new personnel, all these new players on the floor here. Jovic, baseline extended against Shireman. They'll let the 2 for 1 go. Jovic throws the shoulder into Shireman, spins on him. Pass back out, deflected, stolen by Pritchard. Pritchard dribbles around Kyle Anderson. He's got a free run to the basket, lays it up and in with the left hand.
Good job by Pritchard this time, running through the passing lane. Good quick hands, able to deflect that ball and lay it in softly.
Celtics not efficient, but they're scratching and clawing here. They've cut it to 6. Final 6 seconds. First quarter. Terry Rozier back to Duncan Robinson. Up fakes on Shireman. Lost the ball. Cornette comes up and then he's across half court. Cornette, a running 3 is no good. His first 3-point attempt technically of the year. The Celtics get some stops late in that quarter and try to stop the momentum. End of 1 at Kaseya Center. Miami 24, Boston 18 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
all
Connecticut?
covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Waiting for your electrical supplies during the day or sitting in traffic is for the birds. Use the GCE Night Train from Granite City Electric and get access to over $50 million in local inventory with a free guaranteed overnight delivery of your electrical supplies anywhere in New England. So avoid wasting time waiting in line and sitting in traffic. Order by 5 p.m. and you'll have your materials the next morning by 6 a.m. guaranteed. Visit GCENightTrain.com to get on board the GCE Night Train today. Granite City Electric, proud partner of the Boston Bruins Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Ford F-150 first quarter of tonight's game was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup and #1 truck and brand loyalty. To the second quarter we go at Kaseya Center, with the Heat leading the Celtics 24-18. Keep an eye on the out-of-town scoreboard. Cleveland got off to a great start against Minnesota. They scored the first 15 points of that game. They've got a 22-point lead at halftime, and you realize, what a performance that was for the Celtics last Tuesday night. Max, Cleveland just continues to roll over everybody before and after that night.
Meet the Celtics, strange things happen.
Jovic moves to the left side. Andrew Wiggins back in the game. A little pocket pass for Kyle Anderson. He's going to hand off Duncan Robinson. Return to Kyle Anderson. Steps to 12 feet. His jumper rims out of the rebound for Derek White. Now you can see a little bit of disorganization here from Miami. Celtics just had to ratchet up defensively. Horford enters the Porzingis against Kyle Anderson. Rises. No shot available. Kick out Derek White. His three bounces off the front iron. Celtics are really struggling from three here to begin the game. 2 of 19. Attacking Rozier. Scoop shot with left hand. No good. Good defense from Derek White. Still 24-18. Score we usually see with about 4 minutes left in the first quarter. We're a minute into the second. Pritchard pushes it back out to Sam Hauser. Derek White on the curl. Beats Jovic. Runs it up. No good. But Jovic commits the foul. And Derek White will go to the free throw line.
Good curl off that play. I'm looking at Porzingis, who's kind of bent over. I'm not sure where he got hit. He set a pick and he went down. It looked like a lower man area shot to me. And we all just kind of cringed when Porzingis went down in a game, and we're like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. And then all of a sudden he got up and the whole bench was laughing as he walked over, and we went, oh, we know where he got hit.
That explains it. By the way, this was the floor where Porzingis got hurt last year in Game 3 in the playoffs in the first round, and then we didn't see him again until Game 1 of the finals. Derek White gets the free throws here. Celtics have run off 7 straight to cut it to 4, and the scoring drought for Miami goes back to 3:14 to go in the first quarter, so it's about nearly 4.5 minutes long, and here's another turnover. Highsmith just in the game overruns his dribble. Derek White has the steal, finds Porzingis, kick to the left corner. Hauser set for 3, got it, and the Celtics have cut it to 1 just like that.
Yeah, great play then by Porzingis, giving it up to a 3-point shooter.
10-0 is the Boston run over the last 5 minutes. 24-23, Rozier step back on Al Horford, comes up short, rebound Porzingis, and the Celtics actually can take the lead here. Pritchard switches to the left hand, gets in deep, pump fake, whips a bounce pass to the corner. Al Horford over the shoulder pass, driving Derek White, handoff to Hauser underneath, it hits Hauser and goes out of bounds. Hauser wasn't ready for that pass and just shrugs and puts his palms up.
They had too much steam on it. Hauser was coming around the corner, would have had a dunk if he was able to catch that ball with a softer pass.
It's the second Boston turnover. Miami by 1 and the ball. Andrew Wiggins against Sam Hauser. Left side, Duncan Robinson drives, going to flip back out to Wiggins. He has a good look, doesn't take it, puts it to the floor, and shovels it back out to the left wing. Jovic waiting, his 3 is no good, and the rebound for Pritchard. Miami can't buy one right now. 5 minutes and 20 seconds since they've scored. Celtics have run off 10 straight, now trying to take the lead. Pritchard picks up his dribble with the elbow. Porzingis, the ball fake, drives on Jovic, runs it up with the right hand, up and good, and the Celtics have scored 12 in a row to grab the lead.
Too big, too quick, too strong. Nice job on Robinson again.
As Hauser feeds him into Porzingis, Duncan Robinson. Bounce pass back out to Rozier. Over the shoulder pass anticipated. Derek White knocks it free, but Rozier has it back. Moves it to Kyle Anderson. Kick to the corner. Jovic waiting. His three is no good over the charging Derek White. Long rebound grab by Kyle Anderson. He turns, flips it up, and that won't go. Never have an easier shot than that. Kyle Anderson 3 feet away. Shoots it 2 feet. Pritchard whips it to the left corner. Hauser open again. 3 again.
Man, great pass then. And who's doing this again? Pritchard. Driving towards the middle. Defense comes towards him. Whips that ball in the corner. Absolutely jam.
Timeout, Eric Spoelstra. 6 minutes and 6 seconds for the Heat without a single point. 15 straight for the Celtics. And a 4-point lead. 9:08 to go. First half at Kaseya Center. Boston 28, Miami 24. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
All
Connecticut?
covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about Clear Path for veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. Clear Path for Veterans is working with Safety Insurance to help New England veterans at the Resource Center in Devens, Massachusetts. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to Clear Path and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Okay, business leaders, are you playing defense or are you on the offense? Are you just, excuse me. Hey, I'm trying to talk business here. As I was saying, are you here just to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP, NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your financials, HR, e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. One source of truth means every department's working from the same numbers with no data delays. And with AI embedded throughout, you're automating manual tasks, plus getting fast insights for your next move. Whether you're competing on your home turf or looking to conquer international markets, NetSuite helps you get the W. Over 40,000 businesses have already made the move to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Right now, get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/go. Get this free guide at netsuite.com/go.
Okay, guys.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5, thesportshub.com.
That starting group from Miami got them off to a really good start, particularly on the defensive end with the Celtics missing a bunch of shots, but now the offense has gone dead quiet. Miami has missed 11 shots in a row, a 15-0 Celtic run. They've gone from down 11 to up 4, 28-24 here early in the second.
Doing what they need to do, attacking that rim. This time playing a lot better defense, controlling the initial point of attack. I think that's where it works out at.
So mentioned Peyton Pritchard, plus 10 in 10 minutes. Terry Rozier. And some issues off the court now as well. And a rough go for him in Miami, so they acquired him about a year ago. Squaring, flipping it up with the right hand in close, no good. It was Wiggins. That's 12 in a row missed. Derek White down the right side, steps past Ware, scoops it up and in with the right hand, score to the foul.
Ware did not identify a shooter coming down. This time, Derek White caught him, then turned the jets on, got by him, and then just a little layup drill, first-grade layup drill.
Well, I kept mentioning at the start that Miami scored the first 7 points in the first meeting, and then the Celtics went on a very similar run. Three-point play for Derek White. That run, by the way, that was 17 straight for the Celtics that night.
Your brain takes in that. My brain eliminates that stuff.
Well, I think the warm weather does that too. You have a different kind of brain. The 17-0 run of the first meeting, an 18-0 run here for the Celtics. Robinson finds Jovic, corner three is good, and finally, the nightmare ends for Miami. We're at 31-27, Boston by 4. Get to that final math here. I got 6 minutes and 41 seconds on the scoring drought. Cross-court pass stolen by Rozier, drives past Pritchard and scores, and 5 quick points for Miami, and it's a 2-point game. 31-29. Derek White gets in deep in the paint, bounce pass out to Hauser, steps to his right, takes the three, and drills it. The net barely moves.
Duncan Robinson.
Hauser has shot it really well here. 4 more threes tonight. He has been on a roll over the last couple of weeks. Rozier steps to his left. His three is no good. Long rebound, fielded on a hop by Sam Hauser. Celtics by 5, 34-29. Hauser, a heat check three, and Heat is off, wide left.
It's one on, 4? We're back?
What would the warden at Shawshank say?
Son, you're getting yourself.
Wiggins, 3 over Porzingis, rims out. And the rebound for Sam Hauser. Celtics by 5. Porzingis gets a pretty good look. Derek White hands it to him, but the three is no good. Rebound Jovic away from Keita, who just checked in. Long lead Ware, but Porzingis is waiting for him. 7-footer against 7-footer. Ware drives, scoops, doesn't have enough on it. He went around Porzingis, but he didn't have enough oomph to put it on the window. 34-29. It remains. Pritchard, stop and start, drives on Duncan Robinson, pump fake. Porzingis flying in, right hand slam.
Woo. To see that layup coming, this time the delivery, slam, all in one motion. Go get it, big fella.
How about that fire truck coming to save you? Pritchard was in no man's land in the paint. He's like, something's coming to get me, and it was Porzingis. Here's Wiggins driving. There was a bad pass that's picked up by Pritchard. Thought Rozier would be in a different spot. Pritchard lead for Hauser. Quick three. Got it.
Ooh. Man, these dudes rolling right now. And you know what they're doing this? This is without Jason Tatum being in the game. Tatum comes out, and all of a sudden the offense has become a lot more effective.
In 8.5 minutes, the Celtics go on a 26-5 run from down 11 to up 10. 6:41 to go. First half, Boston 39, Miami 29 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
all
Connecticut?
covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV. Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Have you made the switch to Knix? Millions of women have made the switch to the revolutionary period underwear from Knix. That's Knix. Period panties from Knix are like no other, making them the #1 leak-proof underwear brand in North America. They're comfy, stylish, and absorbent, perfect for period protection from your lightest to your heaviest days. They look, feel, and machine wash just like regular underwear, but feature incognito protection that has you covered. You can shop sizes from extra small to 4XL. Choose from all kinds of colors, prints, and different styles, from bikinis to boy shorts, thongs to high-rise. You've got to try Knix. See why millions are ditching disposable, wasteful period products and have switched to Knix. Go to knix.com and get 15% off with promo code SHOP15. That's Knix.com, promo code SHOP15 for 15% off life-changing period underwear. That's KNIX.com.
Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Well, this is kind of wild if you think about it. We're midway through the second quarter. Celtics lead this game by 10. The first time they met this year, Miami led 7-0. Celtics scored 17 straight, won easily. Tonight, Miami led by 11, 24-13. The Celtics score 18 straight. This is a 26-5 run over the last 8.5 minutes, and the Celtics, in that span of time, 8.5 minutes, go from down double digits to up double digits.
Well, watch out. Burks comes back in this game. He's a shooter. Identify where he might be on the floor.
We talked about Tatum at the start. Those days that you don't know if he's going to play it. He wants to play. He plays and isn't always great. And the Celtics making this long run without him in for the most part. He was in at the end of the first quarter, but not in the second. Bam Adebayo back in there. Miami's had great plus-minus numbers the last couple of years with him on and off the floor. They go left side to Jovic, who hits another three. This is a player that now, with Jimmy Butler gone, they want more offense from. 39-32. Boston by 7. Pritchard moves down to the left side. This is a good look for Derek White, and it's 3 more.
Derek White just steps out, and another delivery then by Pritchard.
We'll update you on these three-point numbers. The Celtics at one point were 1 for 15, so they're now 6 of their last 11, 42-32. The number 1 three-point shooting team in the NBA the last 3 weeks, number 1, Boston, shooting 40%. Davion Mitchell, straightaway 3 from wide left, rebound Pritchard.
Rebounding fool, Pritchard.
Celtics +2 on the glass. Pritchard has 5 assists and 3 rebounds to go along with his 5 points. He goes behind the back, bounce pass. Hauser, pump fake, attacks, handoff underneath the cornet, and the ball slapped away from Luke. Driving, Wiggins moves it out of the left wing. Trail 3, no good. Like Burks, and a rebound for Horford. Derek White into the front court. Finds Pritchard right side against Wiggins. Cornette wants it on the post. Instead, Pritchard going to duck the shoulder drive. Wiggins waiting for him. So Pritchard will bring it back out on the left wing. Over the shoulder pass out of the corner for a Sam Hauser 3. Would have been his 5th of the half. It's no good. Jovic has the weak side rebound. Miami with the ball down 10. Bam Adebayo moves it to Burks in the corner. Right hand escape dribble out of the wing. Doesn't want to take the 3. Instead, bounce entry. Bam against Al Horford. 2 dribbles, attacks, shovels to the corner. Mitchell swings it out of the wing. Jovic open again, but he misses the 3 and the rebound for Hauser. The guys that are getting rebounds here, Hauser and Pritchard. Al Horford has 6 rebounds. Pritchard turns the corner into a straightaway 3. Circles the rim, no good, and the rebound for Bam. Outlet for Davion Mitchell on the right side. Pritchard waiting for him instead. Shovel past Burks. Bounce pass left wing. Wiggins for 3. No good. Back iron. The rebound for Pritchard.
What in the world? Pritchard just grabbing boards at will right now. Moses Pritchard.
And Joe Mazzulla just called timeout, despite the fact that Miami can't score. They've gotten some pretty good looks here. Miami has 8 points, 8 of them in the last 11 minutes.
And the thing that's happening is they're getting some good looks. They just haven't knocked them down. Sometimes when new players come in, they get going. You know, you can see early on they were trying to do some things, but no Tyler Hero. That's a big part for what they do. And Duncan Robinson, who they paid a lot of money, gave him like $25 million, just really hadn't been that dude.
No, but Tyler Hero going to the All-Star game, and he was questionable throughout the day, and then he was scratched about 2 hours before the game.
And tell you what, I love his swagger, though.
No doubt. Celtics did too on draft night.
Yeah, he's a guy that knows he belongs and feels he belongs in the room.
And what's interesting is that, you know, he is an alpha. Jimmy Butler is the alpha.
Mm-hmm.
So now, you know, Bam, as great as Bam Adebayo is, elite defensive player, and a guy that affects the game, he is more of that Al Horford demeanor. And it's going to be Tyler Hero's team now, and you don't have Tyler Hero's going to be the one making the coffee now.
Coffee maker now, okay.
Jimmy Butler, the highest paid barista in the world. Celtics out of the timeout, leading by 10.
We all laughed at Jimmy Butler. He got the last one.
You got that right. You get 55 million laughs out of it. Tatum back in the game. Over the shoulder pass enters to Horford. Diagonals with the corner. Cornette, left-hand dribble to the elbow. Going to shovel it back out to Derek White. 5 on the shot clock. Derek White pull up 3 on Burks. Rims out. He got the glass and then the front rim. But Derek White's confidence and quick decision-making is back. Davion Mitchell and Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins began the game with 3 free throws, had 6 points in his first couple of minutes as a member of the Heat. Kyle Anderson gets to 10 feet. Jumper, no good. Boy, he can't buy one right now. And the rebound for Al Horford. Kyle Anderson 0 for 4. The Miami bench has struggled mightily. Cornette sets a little back pick to try to free Pritchard. Knocks down Davion Mitchell. Was called for the offensive foul.
Wow. That's new with the public address guy here. Offensive foul. Okay. You're reaching right now, big fella.
We're 95 seconds away from dose. Jason Tatum has not made a shot, by the way, in this game. Celtics lead by 10. Boston shooting 36%, leading by 10. Bam gets in deep, pump fake, and Cornette comes crashing down, fouls him. Bam is slow to get up here.
Bam's holding the man area. I don't think Luke hit him like that. But Bam is so good with that one thing he's doing. He gives that pump fake. And where does Luke hit him? Didn't look like it was a man area, but he took his time in getting up. And he's pointing to Luke right now saying, what did he do and how did he hit me? I don't see a foot any place going down. Look, he just hit him on the arm as he tried to go for that basketball.
Bam's having another borderline all-star year. Obviously, Miami playing 500 basketball is not going to get 2 all-stars. He gets the first free throw here.
Well, you know, he's been an Olympian. Here's a guy right now. Do you think, you know, when we start talking about Hall of Fame, on this trajectory,
yep,
as you
no
like
question,
to say?
yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm with you on Bam, no doubt. He's in that. I don't think he's at a place where he can certainly, if he has a second half of his career like he's had the first, he's a legitimate candidate. He gets the second free throw, 42-34, in an ultra low-scoring first half. Celtics by 8. Jason Tatum has not made a shot. Jason Tatum is a -8 in this game that the Celtics lead by 8. Ponder that. Celtics winning the non-Tatum minutes. Pull up on Wiggins. Straight away 3 is good.
Now, that's the one I didn't think he'd make because Wiggins was so close to trying to block that shot.
First field goal for Jason Tatum. 45-34, Celtics by 11, their largest lead. Trailed by 11 earlier. Wiggins kick out. Davion Mitchell takes aim, but his 3 is way off. Bam had the rebound slapped away by Pritchard, but he's got it back. Bam for Kyle Anderson. Diagonals out to the right corner. 3 is short from Burks, but the rebound comes right back to him. He attacks and scores off the glass.
Well, to get that one off with 7-footers there.
45-36, Boston by 9 and the ball. 2:32 to go. First half, Derek White, kick out, Pritchard. Up fakes on Davion Mitchell, and Mitchell grabbed him on the way back. And that's the second time that Davion Mitchell has come out of his new shoe.
Well, the thing about it, Pritchard is putting pressure on guys because now he's on the scouting report. If he wasn't before, he's on it. And guys start to get out a little bit faster trying to attack.
Make 167 threes. You get on the scouting report. Great drop step by Tatum. He drives in on Wiggins, reversed it up and in with the left hand.
Swirled that one in.
Tatum didn't make a shot for the first 15 minutes, but he makes 2 in a row here. 47-36, Boston by 11. Mitchell trapped in the paint, floats it back out for Bam straight away. He creeps into the elbow where he's more comfortable, reaches up, and Horford slaps the ball away. Al knew it was coming. Celtics by 11 on the ball with dose minutes remaining. Tatum starting to stop, attacks to the left hand, switches to the right, and flips it up and in at the rim.
Beat his man easily then, going back across the body.
Tatum's made 3 in a row after not making a shot nearly the entire first half. 1:39 to go right now. Celtics by 13. Wiggins. Bounce pass, Bam, against Al Horford. Celtics having a rough offensive half and still have the big lead. Wiggins left side 3, no good. Pritchard, another rebound. Derek White lobs the entry to Porzingis. Pritchard has 6 rebounds and 6 assists now. Porzingis finds the cutter. Derek White moves it to Horford. Corner 3 is good.
Great pump fake then. Guy's man going the other way with the pump fake, ISO.
And the Celtics playing at a gear right now that Miami does not have. 52-36. Mitchell, cross-court pass, gets to Wiggins, shovels to Bam Adebayo. Out Davion Mitchell. To the elbow against Al Horford. Going to back it out. We're in the final minute. They move to Kyle Anderson. Here's that slow developing set shot three from the corner. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Bam, pump fake, gets fouled, flips it up, does not get the bounce, but he will get free throws.
Bam has worked and worked and worked again. This time able to get his man in the air, but went against 2 or 3 people to get a rebound then. Nice job.
39-12 is this Boston gallop over the last nearly 15 minutes.
When the team struggles a little bit to get rebounds, one thing you're going to have to do right now is make sure that you keep them from not getting those rebounds, putting a body on a guy like Bam. If you let him run free, he's going to create a lot of damage.
Look at these offensive numbers for the Celtics. 42% shooting, 29% from three. On pace to score about 105, 106 points. And those are the numbers you want. That's how you can beat Boston. And the Heat are down by 15 with one more free throw coming here for Bam. It's good. 52-38. Miami, after a hot start, 13 of 46 from the floor, 4 of 22 from three. Bench is 4 of 18. Celtics by 14, looking for the 2-for-1. 37 seconds to go. Tatum steps to his left, deep three, front iron, no good. Long rebound. A couple of Heat players collide. Wiggins comes out of the pack with it. Lead for Davion Mitchell. He will keep it himself and score with the right hand. It gives Miami 16 in the quarter total. Celtics by 12. Differential is about 6 seconds on the 2 clocks as we count it down. Tatum against Wiggins. Gets the high screen from Horford. Kyle Anderson jumps out at him. Shot clock at 9. Game clock at 15. Tatum switches to the left hand. Has a step on Anderson. Gets in deep. Puts it back in the right. Misses at the cup. And Miami's got the rebound and 6 seconds to go. Bam. Dribbles to half court. Bam going to have to launch it. It's up in the air. And he banked it in. The last thing Bam Adebayo wanted to do there was shoot. He was looking around for any open player, couldn't find one, so he just threw up a rainbow, and he banked it in. And the Heat end up with the final 7 points of the quarter. Go figure. A wild first half. Miami built an 11-point lead. Then the Celtics simply put a lid on the basket, would not let them score, turned an 11-point deficit into a 16-point lead, but Miami scores the final 7 to get back in it at the break. Coming up, Joe Murray scores from around the NBA. Cleveland Cavaliers are at it again. Ownership decision for the Minnesota Timberwolves of all of it. Then back here, Kaseya Center is the site. Celtics trying to win here for the 13th time in 16 tries. They lead the Heat 52-43 at the half on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
all
Connecticut.
covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Trax.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV. Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Here's a hypothetical. If your neighbor buys Enlist One herbicide and Instinct Next Gen nitrogen stabilizer, and you buy Enlist One and Instinct Next Gen but use True Choice, what's the difference between you? Well, besides you obviously being the smarter neighbor, about $5,000 extra in your pocket. Don't miss out on easy extra cash. Choose True Choice and get up to 10% back. Visit Corteva.com/save now.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Never have an easier shot than that. Kyle Anderson, 3 feet away, shoots it 2 feet. Pritchard whips it to the left corner. Hauser open again. 3 again.
Man, great pass there. And who's doing this again? Pritchard. Driving towards the middle. Defense comes towards him. Whips that ball in the corner. Absolutely jam.
All right, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. That was the player taking care of business in the first half, which is brought to you by Cambridge Savings Bank. Take care of business with CSB, the bank that always makes you feel like you're the only customer. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship today. Member FDIC. Celtics have a lead. Sam Hauser with a big first half for the Green, as you heard there. 5 for 8 from downtown. He's played 13 minutes. He's in the starting lineup tonight. Jaylen Brown out. They're going double big with Hauser. So good to see him get going. He also has 4 rebounds in this one. He's a plus 10 in the game. Al Horford, as we mentioned, the double bigs. He has started tonight. 18 points, 1 of 3 from downtown. He's got 7 rebounds, though. 2 blocks, a plus 6 so far in this one. Kristaps Porzingis, he's back. After missing the New York game, he's played 17 first half minutes, 5 of 11, 0 for 4 from downtown, but has the 5 rebounds, the 1 assist, and he's got 10 points, including this basket.
24-29. It remains. Pritchard, stop and start, drives on Duncan Robinson, pump fake.
Oh!
Porzingis flying in, right hand slam.
Woo. To see that layup coming, this time the delivery, slam, all in one motion. Go get it, big fella.
The big fella got him. Grady and Max on the call there. Derek White was hot the other night in New York. He's staying hot in the first half here against the Heat. Get it? 21 minutes, 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 4 from downtown. He's been to the free throw line 5 times and he hit them all. He's got 2 rebounds, 4 assists. He's got 10 points, so that's very good. The other starter tonight, was wondering if he was going to play tonight or not. But it's Jason Tatum. In his 16 minutes, is 3 for 10 from the field. He's 1 of 6 from downtown. Had a monster game against New York. He's followed it up with 9 first-half points. Let's hear from one Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum has not made a shot. Jason Tatum is a -8 in this game. The Celtics lead by 8. Ponder that. Celtics winning the non-Tatum minutes. Pull up on Wiggins. Straightaway 3 is good.
Now, that's the one I didn't think he'd make because Wiggins was so close. He's trying to block that shot.
First field goal for Jason Tatum.
He's now a -7. We'll see how he does in the second half. For the rest of the Green off the bench, it's Peyton Pritchard. 19 minutes, 2 for 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from downtown. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Whoa, and 5 points. It's a pretty good first half off the bench for one Peyton Pritchard, who also had a great night in New York. The rest of the Green, Luke Cornett's played 10 minutes tonight. He's got 2 steals, 1 assist, 1 rebound. And Baylor Shireman has played 3 minutes so far in this one. Wondering if we start to see more from the former Creighton product. We will take a look at the Sports Hub headlines coming up in a little bit. The score is the Celtics 52. The Miami Heat 43. Bam Adebayo 16 points for Miami in the first half. Of course, it's the new look Miami Heat without Jimmy Butler. Their new acquisition, Andrew Wiggins, he has 6 points in the first half. I'm Joe Murray. We'll get you your Sports Hub headlines. We'll get your NBA scoreboard as well on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
all covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Trax.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Okay, business leaders, are you playing defense or are you on the offense? Are you just, excuse me, hey, I'm trying to talk business here. As I was saying, are you here just to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP, NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your financials, HR, e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. One source of truth means every department's working from the same numbers with no data delays. And with AI embedded throughout, you're automating manual tasks, plus getting fast insights for your next move. Whether you're competing on your home turf or looking to conquer international markets, NetSuite helps you get the W. Over 40,000 businesses have already made the move to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Right now, get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/go. Get this free guide at netsuite.com/go.
Okay, guys.
Ugh, time to tackle my to-do list.
You mean all those doctor's appointments you've been putting off?
Exactly. I think this says eye exam?
Just book one on ZocDoc. You can search all kinds of doctors by availability, specialty, location, and read reviews from real patients.
Okay, what about a primary care doc and a dermatologist?
Again, ZocDoc. Gastroenterologist next?
Nope, brunch.
You've got options. Download the free ZocDoc app to book today.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Trax.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV. Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
All right, NBA scoreboard brought to you by Town Fair Tire for the lowest prices. Guaranteed lowest prices on tires. Go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right, right now, third quarter, Cavs all over the Timberwolves, 93-73. It's the Hawks, 71 Magic, 69. The Spurs have a 93-86 lead on the Wizards. It's Brooklyn, 61. Hornets, 49. The Warriors have a 33-29 lead on the Bucks. Thunder, 46. Pelicans, 26. First quarter, Mavs, 11-10 over the Kings. And, well, we got two more games tonight. It is the Denver Nuggets. They host the Trailblazers, and we'll finally see the Lakers in action tonight. Luka Doncic will make his Laker debut when they take on the Jazz at 10:30. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com to save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. The second half's next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Target made up and up for you, helping you save on hand soaps with plant-derived ingredients and custom fragrances with luscious foam to stir the senses. Everyday favorites at unbeatable prices. We made up and up for you, only at Target.
Okay, business leaders, are you playing defense or are you on the offense? Are you just, excuse me, hey, I'm trying to talk business here. As I was saying, are you here just to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP, NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your financials, HR, e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. One source of truth means every department's working from the same numbers with no data delays. And with AI embedded throughout, you're automating manual tasks, plus getting fast insights for your next move. Whether you're competing on your home turf or looking to conquer international markets, NetSuite helps you get the W. Over 40,000 businesses have already made the move to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Right now, get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/go. Get this free guide at netsuite.com/go.
Okay, guys.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV.
Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues.
Wherever the year takes you, explore it together in the Chevy of your choice. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub. This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce. A three-pointer for Danny. KG is locked and loaded tonight.
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Brown overruns his dribble. Von Wafer picks it off. Celtics back 3-on-2, maybe 4-on-2. Rondo for Ray, the trailer three. Got it! And Ray Allen is the all-time three-point shooting champion. No one has done it with more class. No one has done it with more style. And now, no one has done it more. An unforgettable night at the Garden 14 years ago today, February 10th, 2011, with our good friend Reggie Miller calling a game on TNT across from us, across the court at TD Garden. Ray Allen broke his record. It was against the Lakers, TNT game. Funny, all these years later, the Lakers playing this huge game tonight with the debut of Luka Doncic. But what's going to be more amazing is, Max, I don't know how long you and I are going to make it, right, to the end here, but how many guys will have passed Ray Allen by the
that's
time
true.
we get another 5, 10, 15, 20 years?
But how many guys are going to have a shot the way Ray Allen had in this particular building to help LeBron James' legacy? Without that shot against San Antonio, they lose that, and LeBron James has one less championship here. When he came in and said, "What they're going to win? 1, 2, 3, 4." Well, that one was a struggle, and Ray helped him out for that one.
Another memorable moment in that building, right, with the fans trying to get back in.
No. I bought a ticket, sir.
Sorry.
When you leave the building, you cannot get back in.
So Ray Allen is third right now on the all-time list. Damian Lillard will probably pass him next year. Klay Thompson's got a great chance to do it. LeBron probably won't, but, you know, down the road, you're looking at guys like, obviously, Jason Tatum. You know, there's a lot of guys who are making 200 threes a year now who have a chance. You know, Ray Allen finished at 2,973. Probably 10, 12, 15 guys in the league now who are going to end up moving past Ray Allen at some point. Celtics a 9-point lead as we begin the second half. Celtics going left to right, wearing the black uniforms, the city edition with the green, neon green letters and numbers, Miami and the Miami Vice jerseys. They enter to Ware, who flips it with the right hand, comes up short. Miami shot 31% in the first half, and they had to make their last 2 shots just to get there. Joe Mazzulla was not happy, and Bam Adebayo banked in that 3. Celtics did lead by 16 after trailing by 11 early. Tatum got hot late after the slow start. He is knocked to the ground by Wiggins. They call a foul, and that could have gone either way. Wiggins is not happy because Tatum put his hands all over him, but the foul will go on Wiggins.
You can tell that Wiggins is up on him. Look at this off arm, though. Yeah, it did look like Tatum. That back arm, then, he was one that kind of grabbed Wiggins. Could have been easily offensive call then.
Sam Hauser does not get the ball in. 5-second violation.
You want to drive a coach crazy. Make a good defensive stance or something good happens. Then you just turn the basketball over without thinking.
Sam Hauser getting the start tonight. If you're just joining us, Jaylen Brown joining Drew Holiday and Torrey Craig on the sidelines for the Celtics tonight. No Tyler Hero for Miami, and it has showed in this first game here with Davion Mitchell and Andrew Wiggins and Kyle Anderson. They've all played a lot. Bam, kick out. Here's Wiggins, straightaway 3, swish.
Like that, bounce right into that shot there.
And this is a 10-0 run for Miami to cut it from 16 down to 6. Derek White moves it to Hauser, up fakes, puts it to the floor, 1 step in, gives Horford a pretty good look. He's going to up fake on Ware and flip it in with the right hand.
Don't see that from Al on the move this time. Stopped and a little floater from about 8 feet away.
Davion Mitchell deep on the right side. Ware sets the high screen on Derek White. Mitchell strong down the left wing, kick to the corner. Bam drops it, gets it out to Ware. He's got plenty of time to crank up a three. It's short. And the rebound for Jason Tatum. Miami just 6 of 25 now from distance. They were 9 of 17 to begin the game from the floor. And then just went ice cold. Derek White ball fake on Mitchell, but he misses the open three, and Ware has the rebound.
Got him up in the air, ran by him.
Celtics by 8, nearly 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Celtics trying to get this last road game before the All-Star break. Their 14th road game in the last 40 days. Mitchell is open for three, and he misses it. These are clean looks here. Miami's just had a terrible run here offensively the last 21, 22 minutes. Celtics at one point went on a 39-12 run. Derek White gets run into. Mitchell trying to fight through the screen, runs into Derek White and commits the foul.
Mitchell tried to and almost got it then. Almost picked up the foul on Porzingis with a little body check on him.
What do you think of these the Miami Vice jerseys?
Don't like them.
They are turquoise, the numbers, and everything else is pink.
They are hideous. Unless you're going back to whatever that show was.
That was a great show. Don Johnson. Derek White for Jason Tatum. Top of the circle. Here's the step back on Mitchell from 17. No good on the rebound for Ware.
Both teams right now getting some easy shot opportunities.
Tatum just 3 of 11. Alec Burks, the veteran, moving to his left. Closed on by Hauser. Bounce entry. Ware, return of Burks. Fall away three from the corner is good.
Read about Burks. Burks hit some odd-looking shots. This time going to his left, leaning, knocked that down.
13-2 is the Miami run spanning halftime. They've cut it down to 5, 54-49. It's old school Jimmy O'Brien rock fight down here in Miami. Tatum drives into the paint, hand to Porzingis, not in shooting position, so he throws a little hook pass all the way out to Al Horford, who swishes a three.
Through that low, Al had to gather and still able to knock it down cleanly.
Al 3 points in the first half, 5 already in the third quarter. Bam. Muscles Al Horford in deep, runs it up with the right hand. No good. Rebound Porzingis. Celtics can regain the double-digit lead here, up by 8. Derek White angles to his left. Mitchell down to his defensive stance. Porzingis sets the screen. White turns the corner, gets to the dotted line, lobs it for Porzingis, who redirects it in with the left hand.
Porzingis so good at that. Either hand around the rim. This time just floated it back up towards the rim.
12.7 rebounds for Porzingis. Celtics lead 59-49. Davion Mitchell for Ware. Hand to Wiggins. Sets himself for a clean look for the left side and bricks the three off the back iron. Horford has the rebound. Long lead for Tatum. Tatum will try a three, and that's good.
Man, Al missed him for the release and then slapped himself on the arm, but Tatum found himself wide open again, relocated and knocked down the long Jimmy. Timeout, Miami Heat.
Heat climbing the ladder, inching away, getting it down to 5, but the Celtics run off 8 straight to lead Eric Spoelstra to call a halt to it. 8:03 to go. Third quarter from Kaseya Center. Boston 62, Miami 49 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
All
Connecticut.
covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Your vision benefits just got even better. Now at Pearl Vision, provide your updated prescription from your new eye exam and get 40% off lenses. Their eye care experts are ready to help you find the perfect pair of glasses that suit your style. Don't wait. Your new look is just a visit away. And they accept all major vision plans. Find your nearest location at pearlvision.com. Some restrictions and exclusions may apply. See participating stores for details.
Okay, business leaders, are you playing defense or are you on the offense? Are you just, excuse me, hey, I'm trying to talk business here. As I was saying, are you here just to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP, NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your financials, HR, e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. One source of truth means every department's working from the same numbers with no data delays. And with AI embedded throughout, you're automating manual tasks, plus getting fast insights for your next move. Whether you're competing on your home turf or looking to conquer international markets, NetSuite helps you get the W. Over 40,000 businesses have already made the move to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Right now, get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/go. Get this free guide at netsuite.com/go.
Okay, guys.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Randy Max back at the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Celtics have pushed the lead back to 13, 62-49 with 8:03 to go in the third. Celtics will fly back to Boston tomorrow in the afternoon in advance of the final game before the All-Star break. Early start here on the network, 6:30 against the only Boston appearance this year for Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs, who are in action tonight in Washington. There's a limited number of tickets left for that game Wednesday. Visit Celtics.com/ticks. National TV game on ESPN. Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBCFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Out of the timeout, Wiggins to Ware, a little lob. They throw that. It's been a very effective play for them the last couple of weeks. Ware's been quiet here. His first points of the second half, 62-51. Boston by 11. Tatum trying to come downhill on Ware. Kick to the left corner. Porzingis waiting. Three comes up short. And the rebound Ware. He's the only player in the NBA who's not as good from the corners on those threes as he is straight away. Mitchell, a little Euro step around Hauser. Lays it up. No good. Another layup missed by Miami. And Porzingis snags the rebound.
That was all but in the well, then.
Heat shooting 32% from the floor. And that's
Post
with a
here.
9 of 17 start. Derek White for Horford, runs free and then lobs it to Porzingis at the mid-block. Porzingis draws a double team. Horford moves it back to Derek White. Left side three is no good. He liked that one too. Rebound Burks. Miami with the ball down 11. Middle stages, quarter number 3. Bam on a bio, hand to Burks, turns the corner. The following three on the right side is good. He just throws it at the rim.
Hard as it went in.
Miami cuts it to 8. They're hanging around. 62-54. Slow start, coming back to bite the Celtics now. Hauser coming off a screen, goes behind the back with the bounce pass to Al Horford, gets Ware's hands down and drills another three. Third of the night for Al Horford.
Ware did not identify who Al was. A standstill shooter, got to make him put the ball on the floor.
He can go to the Hall of Fame in a couple of years and find out. 65-54 Wiggins. Bounce pass in the pocket for Bam. Kick out straight away three. Mitchell comes up short. Long rebound for Jason Tatum. Celtics have not shot the three well tonight, but Miami is doing them much worse. Boston 12 of 38. Miami 8 of 30. Tatum steps to his right looking for another one. Got it. Third of the night for Tatum. Celtics started 1 for 15. They are 12 of their last 24 from distance. 68-54. Bam dribbles to the middle. Follow away flip shot. No good. Rebound Porzingis. Every kind of shot there is in the modern day NBA, Miami has missed tonight. Celtics can take their largest lead with a make. Tatum coming downhill on Ware. Stops at 12 feet. Squares and hits.
Boy, that's a man-sized man right there. Taking him towards the hole. ISO one-on-one. Knocked the big boy back and got some separation.
16-5 is the latest run for the Celtics. They've regained their largest lead. Miami had cut it from 16 down to 5. Now it's back to 16. Wiggins drives in traffic, runs right into Hauser and draws the foul.
Hauser just standing there at the very end instead of challenging that shot. And one thing that you had on the backdrop there was Porzingis, the 7-footer, 7'2". I happened to be on the elevator with Porzingis, and it was me and some regular folks who were on the elevator. And the lady looked at him, she said, "How tall are you?" And he said, 7'3". I was like, and I just looked at him like, ooh, that's a lot of dude up there.
The things you hear in elevators over the years. My favorite is always when we get in and people say, and somebody gets off the elevator, like, "Are you a basketball team?" I'm like, "No, we're a hockey team." Turning, baseline, driving, bounce pass from Rozier for Bam on a bio in the corner. One dribble and Cornette takes the paint away, so the kick out for a Wiggins three, no good. Back iron again. They're forcing Miami to shoot threes, and they are missing them left and right and left and center and right and left. They are 8 of 31 from distance. Celtics by 16 and the ball.
Uh-oh.
Rozier comes out to challenge Tatum. the former teammates. Tatum dribbling between his legs, steps to his left, pump fake, then throws across court where it's touched from Shireman out to Pritchard for a right side three that's no good. Rebound Burks. Good look was created there. Bam. Driving past Porzingis. Help from Cornette. Forces the kick out. Jovic clean look. Straightaway three. No good. Rebound back tap by Wiggins. Bam. Moves it left side. Rozier dribbles around Pritchard. Elevates. And Porzingis just meets him at the rim and blocks the shot without ever having to leave his feet. Pritchard. Into the front court. Finds Tatum on the left wing. Tatum lined up with Rozier, dribbles between his legs. Tatum wants to take him, steps to his right, drills the three. It's not scary Terry anymore. It's frightening Tatum. 73-54.
And did he just step on the doggone toe of a man?
Boston by 19, largest lead. Bam, drives, kick to the wing. Wiggins moves into the left corner. Rozier fires and gets the three back.
Defense is smothering, except that particular time. Good pick on Pritchard, so he couldn't get over and challenge.
73-57. Boston by 16. 3:49 to go in the third. So many 19-point leads these last few years for the Celtics. Up by 16 now. Tatum pulls his way past Rozier, finds Porzingis. Right corner three is good.
Porzingis finally looked at it like, yeah, I knew one was go down in a minute.
Get you the math here on the Celtics three-point shooting here. After the one for, they are 14 of their last 27 from three. After a 1 for 15 start, Burks drives left side, palms it with his left hand, scoops it off the glass, and gets the bounce. 76-59.
Kept Porzingis away from that basketball with that palm and the elbow.
Alec Burks now with 13.
Oh, no.
Only Bam scored more. Tatum nasty step back on Burks, but he misses the three. That would have been a highlight. Rebound Rozier.
There's a heat check, and then there's a heat check.
Terry Rozier puts it in his left hand, step back on Shireman, forces one from the free throw line, takes an awkward bounce off the front iron, no good. Rebound Tatum. Celtics by 17. 2:45 to go in the third. Tatum ducks the shoulder, Euro step, flips it up and in with the right hand. Timeout, Eric Spoelstra. He had that timeout call before the ball left Tatum's hand.
Tatum is just being a grown man playing against the kids.
Tatum did not make a shot in this game until the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now he's made 8 of them, 4 from 3. He's got 22, and the champs are rolling. 2:41 to go, third quarter. Boston 78, Miami 59 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
all covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
A 6-letter word for an app where you can easily find and book an in-person or virtual appointment with the perfect doctor by searching specialty and insurance and reading real reviews from real patients.
It's ZocDoc, obviously.
Genius. How'd you know that?
How do you think I found an amazing therapist, dentist, and primary care doc?
Can't believe I didn't know this was an option sooner.
You've got options. Download the free ZocDoc app to book today.
Hi. Sorry, did I startle you? When you're used to hearing a certain type of commercial, something like this can, well, take you by surprise. That's kind of how it is with the Lexus RX, a vehicle that has continued to defy expectations for over 25 years. From the first luxury vehicle of its kind, to the first hybrid luxury vehicle, to the only plug-in hybrid worthy of the RX name. We understand you want more than the everyday SUV. And isn't being understood an amazing feeling? Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Okay, business leaders, are you playing defense or are you on the offense? Are you just, excuse me, hey, I'm trying to talk business here. As I was saying, are you here just to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP, NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your financials, HR, e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. One source of truth means every department's working from the same numbers with no data delays. And with AI embedded throughout, you're automating manual tasks, plus getting fast insights for your next move. Whether you're competing on your home turf or looking to conquer international markets, NetSuite helps you get the W. Over 40,000 businesses have already made the move to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Right now, get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/go. Get this free guide at netsuite.com/go.
Okay, guys.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Celtics back in control, up by 19 here off a 24-10 run. After Miami made a little run spanning halftime. Here comes Bam flying down the middle of the floor. Pritchard just gets out of the way. Two-hand slam for Bam Adebayo. We're at 78-61. Boston by 17 on the ball with 2:19 to go in the third if you're syncing up with TV. Tatum moving to his right. Boy, he was late arriving at the party, but he's come now. Drives strong against Jovic. He just has nothing he can do. He just backs out of the way, and Tatum scores easily, 80-61. Tatum's up to 24. He had 2 points on the board with a minute and a half to go in the first half. Duncan Robinson steps to his left, forces one over Shireman. No good. Offensive rebound. Bam, and he is fouled by his good buddy Jason Tatum. And Bam will have to earn it at the free throw line.
And what he's saying to the referee, the official said he pushed me in the back there. That's the thing about having good buddies. If you got a good buddy and guy who likes to play with you and all this stuff during the summertime, I don't like it. Because I like you, I might not be able to shoot an elbow into your stomach and get you off of it.
What says friendship more than a sharp elbow to the stomach?
It means I love you.
Bam gets the free throws, so we're at 80-63. Celtics by 17. Goes.
You love this guy, don't you?
I do. It's been a lot. I mean, my gosh, we used to hear that thing in our sleep. How many games have the Celtics and Heat played in this building? Whoa. Tatum, they run away from him, so he takes a deep three. It's no good. The rebound for Bam. Miami down 17. Can they get that close again? Jovic up fakes the three, drives on Cornette, past Shireman, runs it up with the left hand. No good. He was off balance, didn't have enough on it. How many shots has Miami missed at the rim tonight? Shireman, Pritchard, Cornette, Hauser are the four out there with Tatum as the Celtics extend the lead here, up by 17 with a minute 18 to go in the third. Pritchard against Bam, ducks the shoulder, drives at the elbow. Bam waiting for him. Pritchard's got nowhere to go. Shot clock at 4. Bad lob entry, but Cornette got pushed to the back. That's why they passed it over his head. And this foul, I believe, is going to be on Larson, who just checked in.
Listen, you can see the foul, and the thing about it, he got matched up against one guy he didn't want to get matched up with in the post. It was with Tatum a minute ago. Too quick, too strong, too fast. Too good doggone looking.
Pelle Larsson, the Swede at the University of Arizona. He played well in a game in Boston when Miami got blown out back in early December. Pritchard bounce past Tatum, drop step, blows by Rozier, gets deep in the paint, goes to away from Bam, and lays it up and in, reversing it in with the right hand.
Well, so much for that rest we talked about.
Tatum's up to 26. He had a bad start in this game. He missed his first 5 shots. Hauser runs through Bam trying to chase Terry Rozier, commits the foul. I believe the Celtics are over the limit, so there should be free throws here for Bam with Miami down 19.
The thing I hate is when I see guard guys, they're trying to come off that pick like that. And then when you're trying to come off that pick, they're trying to slow you down. A couple of Celtic fans right now chanting, and they're trying to shout them down here in this building.
Game plan upgrade brought to you by NetSuite by Oracle. Companies of all sizes have harnessed the power of NetSuite by Oracle and AI to improve forecasting, planning, and customer support. Uncover insightful, profit-driven recommendations for your business today. Learn more at netsuite.com/Celtics. And Celtics just kept shooting. This is the only adjustment they made. They missed 14 of their first 15 threes, but the law of averages, progression to the mean. And the Celtics hung around. They were down by 11 early and just went on a wild 39-12 gallop to take control of the game. Miami got back within 5, but Jason Tatum has taken over this game in the third quarter. Celtics by 17 after the free throws. Tatum down the left side on Robinson, scoops it with the left hand, bounces in, scored, and a foul, and Jason Tatum is the best player on the floor by a mile, and he knows no one can touch him.
Well, no way. And when you got a non-defender in him, and Bam is bringing everybody else, bringing them together, saying, let's go. I'm looking at Pat Riley over there, and he's just like stoic. Think how much money Pat Riley lost this year? Not about that other contract, you know, that the guy signed in Golden State. But if there was going to be, if Kansas City got a three-peat,
right.
Pat Riley had
trademark.
Yeah, trademark. Did you buzz in then?
I did.
I didn't quite finish, but go ahead. It was millions of dollars.
Tatum gets the free throw. Three-point play. Celtics have a 20-point lead, 85-65. Over the shoulder pass. Here comes Bam. He tried to dunk violently on Cornette, and he missed the dunk. Pritchard comes up with a loose ball. Another shot missed at the rim by Miami.
Ooh.
What a quarter for Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Tatum. He deserves the last shot here with 5 seconds to go in the quarter. He's got Rozier in front of him. Tatum instead throws a bounce pass that Jovic kicks. That'll give the Celtics a reset and a side out of bounds with 2.6 to go in the quarter. Tatum's got 20 in the third.
Sam Hauser had ran out of this game. They're trying to get somebody else in. Now they're saying no, but Sam Hauser was trying to get back in this game because they're trying to bring a shooter in here with 2.6.
If Tatum can score here, he will match or better Miami as a team in the quarter. Derek White will trigger the side of the bounds. 2.6 to go in the third. Tatum is fronted, so they enter to Hauser. Taps back to Derek White. He has to launch at the buzzer, and he hits it.
When it rains, it pours.
And every shot Miami has missed tonight, the Celtics have made.
Dose! Got your dose right here.
The Celtics score 70 points in the middle two quarters. Jason Tatum drops 20 in the third, and the Celtics are playing on a different level right now. They trail by 6 at the end of one, led by 9 at halftime, but they're up by 23 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at Kaseya Center. Boston 88, Miami 65 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to L.A., even in, Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if I call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Ooh, Franklin, Texas?
Uh-huh.
Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska,
all covered. Cox Mobile runs on the network with more nationwide coverage than T-Mobile and has call quality you can rely on. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Cox Internet required. Comparison based on percentage of area covered by T-Mobile as compared to Cox Mobile from FCC National Broadband Map of U.S. as of 12/31/23. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Okay, business leaders, are you playing defense or are you on the offense? Are you just, excuse me, hey, I'm trying to talk business here. As I was saying, are you here just to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP, NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your financials, HR, e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. One source of truth means every department's working from the same numbers with no data delays. And with AI embedded throughout, you're automating manual tasks, plus getting fast insights for your next move. Whether you're competing on your home turf or looking to conquer international markets, NetSuite helps you get the W. Over 40,000 businesses have already made the move to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Right now, get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/go. Get this free guide at netsuite.com/go.
Okay, guys.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com.
In the last 27 minutes of basketball, the Celtics have outscored the Heat 75-41. Miami's missed 40 of 53 in that span. The Celtics, who missed 14 of their first 15 from three tonight, have hit half of their 30 since. They are the #1 3-point shooting team in the NBA over the last 3 weeks. And Miami trying to put these new pieces together, playing without Tyler Hero tonight, have been no match for the Celtics, who are going without Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday tonight. Boston ball and a 23-point lead. They have run up some scores here on the road. Of all the friendly road buildings, this is at the top of the list. Derek White enters to Cornette, flips it with the right hand, does not get the bounce. And the rebound for Larson. Larson, Jovic, Duncan Robinson out there. Bam Adebayo still in the game, and Rozier. Larson steps to his right, misses the three. Derek White has the rebound. 30 seconds into the fourth. Celtics lead 88-65. Tatum. 20 in the third. After that second half in New York the other night, step back three is no good. The rebound, Bam deflects it. Cornette got a hand on it, but it's going to come down to Jovic. How about these 2 third quarters Jason Tatum has put together on this little road trip? Jovic from the right side of three, back iron, no good. Tatum under the rebound.
Look at Pat Riley just threw his papers down like, really?
We weren't really too close to that three-peat yesterday, were they? Tatum on the right side against Jovic. Tatum inside the free throw line, falls away off the wrong foot at 12 feet, no good. And the rebound for Bam Adebayo. He's got his double-double now, 22 and 10. Terry Rozier switches to the left hand. Attacks Horford, goes to the right hand, scores. Great first step on the bounce for Terry Rozier. Celtics still haven't scored in the first 90 seconds of the fourth quarter, but they lead by 21, 88-67. Celtics need about 10 more points here. Pritchard, long cross-court. Cornette zips the entry to Al Horford, all alone behind Rozier for the easy two.
That was a great high-low then, from one tower to the other tower.
Al's had a really nice 2-game road trip. 13 points, 9 rebounds tonight. Starting again. Jovic, right-hand dribble drive on Cornette. Pump fake, goes to that flip shot with the right hand. It gets the bounce. Miami can't trade baskets here, down 21 with 9:52 to go, 90-69.
Well, you can trade baskets.
Can, but the math's going to end badly. Here's the entry. Horford catches in a low block, not shooting position, throws out to Derek White. White, one dribble, loses Duncan Robinson, 19-foot of the rims out, offensive rebound, Cornette. Celtics playing with great intentionality right now. Pritchard against Rozier, steps backwards into a three, it's no good. The rebound for Miami.
Intentionality good, now execution even better.
Rozier has Pritchard in front of him, gets the screen from Bam. There's the Maravich ball fake, but he couldn't control the dribble. Pushes it to Jovic, who attacks the baseline, throws out to Larson, who watches Tatum sail by, sets himself for a three that he misses badly. Offensive rebound, Bam. Kick out Jovic, long cross court. Rozier will try a three. That is no good. And the rebound for Derek White. They will never have more open looks at threes than Miami just got, and they missed them all. They are 9 of 38 from distance. Let's see how much of this Pat Riley can watch. Derek White, how about a deep three? Short. Rebound, Bam. Celtics only have 2 points in the quarter in the first 3:15, but still lead by 21. Bam Adebayo tiptoes the baseline against Luke Cornette. Kick out. Duncan Robinson over the shoulder pass. Going to give Bam the clean look at a three. No good, back iron. Offensive rebound for Jovic.
It's going to be driving somebody crazy. This many offensive rebounds.
Jovic attacks the paint. Flips it back out. It's going to be Bam who tries the three. Not a chance. Back iron. Rebound, Pritchard. One of these coaches is going to stop this mess, and it's Joe Mazzulla. A brutal start to the third quarter for both sides, but when you're up big, you're okay with it. Celtics begin the quarter going 1 for 5. Miami 2 for 8. And still a 20-plus point lead. 8:24 to go. Boston 90, Miami 69 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Okay, business leaders, are you playing defense or are you on the offense? Are you just, excuse me, hey, I'm trying to talk business here. As I was saying, are you here just to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP, NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your financials, HR, e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. One source of truth means every department's working from the same numbers with no data delays. And with AI embedded throughout, you're automating manual tasks, plus getting fast insights for your next move. Whether you're competing on your home turf or looking to conquer international markets, NetSuite helps you get the W. Over 40,000 businesses have already made the move to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Right now, get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/go. Get this free guide at netsuite.com/go.
Okay, guys.
Hello, my name is Jorge Gaviria, and I'm the founder of Hacienda. We partner with farmers in Mexico to bring heirloom corn products to every kitchen. With my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One, I earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. And it has no preset spending limit, which means my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing masa to the masses. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/SparkCashPlus.
The Celtics play here, the Sports Hub.
19,961 at Kaseya Center tonight. Sold out crowd. Won't be 19,961 in here for long, though. Attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Join the crowd of excitement at a future Celtics game by ordering your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. One game remaining for the Celtics before the All-Star break is the only Boston appearance of Victor Wembanyama. The early start for ESPN on Wednesday night at the Garden. Celtics in control here, leading 90-69 as the offense has continued to slow for Miami, but the Celtics, after back-to-back 30-point quarters, they scored 70 points in the middle two quarters. They only have 2 points here in the first 3+ minutes of the fourth. They have the ball and a 21-point lead here with 8:17 to go. They'll keep Tatum and White in the game, the starters, Horford and Porzingis. Pritchard out there instead of Hauser. Tatum, shovel pass for Horford. He's got a pretty good look at a three. Going to come up short, front iron, the rebound for Duncan Robinson.
Right, don't have to score if the other team can't score and you're that far ahead.
8 minutes to go. Kello Ware. Hand to Larson. Larson, right-hand dribble on the right side. There's that lob for Ware. Blocked at the rim by Porzingis. It's good to have a 7-footer, but not when there's a 7-3 guy on the other side waiting. Derek White puts in the hands of Tatum. Love to call it a night for Tatum here if you can. He had 20 in the third quarter. Right-hand dribble. Spins on Larson, steps back at 12 feet. High arcing jumper is good. What are you going to do about that?
You take Larson out. That don't work.
Say, who's next? 22 in the second half for Tatum. 92-69. Boston by 23. 7:19 to go. Ware, handoff to Duncan Robinson. Porzingis slides his feet, and there's a lob for nobody. Ware didn't even go to the rim. It hits the back iron and bounces right to Ware, and he puts it back up and in, which is not what Duncan Robinson had in mind, but it worked out. 92-71.
Duncan Robinson just threw that ball up, and Ware was able they just bounced back to him.
So Kello Ware, K-E-L' Ware. That was Superman's name, essentially, on Krypton. Yeah. That's who he was named for. Tatum, over-the-shoulder pass. Derek White moves it on the baseline. Porzingis two-hand slam.
Beautiful rotation. Great passing. And the defense can't move as fast as you can pass the basketball.
94-71. Celtics have their largest lead again, up by 23. Duncan Robinson. Left side of the floor, a couple dribbles in. Handle Larson, everything on the perimeter here. Jovic with Horford waiting for him. 8 on the shot clock. Jovic, start and stop. 2 steps in the paint, runs it up with the right hand. It bounces in. Good defense, and the shot just fell. But Miami just trading baskets here in a game they trail by 21, 94-73. Celtics only have 6 points in 6 minutes here to begin the fourth quarter, but still have a 21-point lead. One of the better defensive performances of the year for the Celtics. Here's the entry. Tatum free throw line zips to the right corner for an Al Horford three.
I'm waiting for it, waiting for it, waiting for it. Here it comes.
4 for Al Horford tonight. 4 for Jason Tatum tonight. 5 for Sam Hauser tonight. Celtics missed 14 of their first 15. Now have 17 tonight. The drive by Larson, blocked again by Porzingis. Tatum loose ball. Second block for Porzingis, 5th for the Celtics. Boston by 24, their largest lead. This could be good night time here for Jason Tatum against Duncan Robinson. Going to push pass out to Pritchard. Pritchard ball fake on Larson. Works his way into the paint. Kick out. Horford for his 5th three of the night. It comes up short. And Rozier snatches the rebound. 97-73. Rozier moves it right side. Duncan Robinson up, fakes on Tatum, and throws the bounce entry to Ware against the smaller Derek White. Ware gets in deep, turns, goes off the glass, no good. Horford grabs another rebound. How about 16 and 10 for Al Horford tonight? Pritchard into the front court. Jovic waiting for him. Pritchard switches to the left hand, goes behind the back, now throws the bounce entry. Horford coming in strong, goes to the left hand, misses the flip shot. Ware has the rebound. Here comes Jovic.
I'd like to get the hell out of this game, too.
I think one more basket is going to happen. Terry Rozier. Stop and start. Drives on Al Horford. Scoops off the window and in. He lures Al in. Then with the first step, he bounces right by him. 97-75. Boston by 22. 4:29 to go. Terry Rozier with 9 off the Miami bench. Derek White for Jason Tatum. Trying to put an end to it. Tatum against Larson. Pull up 17. Short front iron of the rebound for Jovic. He's falling out of bounds, but he's able to get it away to Rozier. 4:10 to go. Rozier spins away from Pritchard. Attacks the paint. Goes off the glass. Misses badly. Offensive rebound put back for Ware. That's back-to-back buckets for Miami for the first time in the quarter.
Joey's just looking at these guys now. So let's close this thing out.
97-77.
I can't wait to hear the word dose myself.
Boston by 20. 3:49 to go. Tatum's got it in his hand. Out in the Miami Vice logo at center court. Pritchard lobs an entry to Porzingis. Working on Rozier. Bounce pass back to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. And Pritchard got pulled down away from the ball. Foul on Rozier.
Rozier just tossed Porzingis to the ground. Al coming out of this game, and great job by Al Horford tonight. Gets a little dap from his coach.
16 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. Plus 13. Tatum in the paint, shuttles back to Pritchard. Straightaway 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound punched around, and Duncan Robinson's got it. Miami scored the last 4. They trail by 20. Keep their guys in. Andrew Wiggins. Step back on Keita. His 3. Air ball.
Something happened there. Pritchard saves that ball. Didn't have to, but took the decision. It's the little things. Took the decision out of the officials' hands.
And gets the Celtics a little closer to a night out in Miami, which they have more than earned. Tatum switches to the right hand, knocks Larson backwards, runs it up with the right, and it bounces in.
Larson's taking a beating with that.
A 24-point second half for Jason Tatum. Celtics lead 99-77. Larson lobs it. Wiggins catches in the paint. Tatum is there, so the kick out. Larson ducks the shoulder, drives, throws out to Ware. Kello Ware will try left side 3. That is no good. Rebound belongs to Pritchard. There's the timeout, and Joe Mazzulla will pull his starters and call it a night.
Yeah, well, you did what you needed to do. Came down here, you played a tough game in New York. Everybody thought it was going to be close. You ran away with that. This game, a little bit closer early on. And then you mashed the gas. And Tatum, who was tired early on, but what happened? Man, who started carrying these guys? Tatum pulled it out at the end. And, boy, he was a man at the end.
2:39 to go. Boston 99, Miami 77 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
At Ferguson, we know that time is money, and you can count on us to help keep your day on track. No matter what you need, you'll find it at your local counter. Stop in or buy online and pick up in-store. With access to a huge range of HVAC and plumbing products and experts who understand your business, It's almost like we're on the job with you. Visit Ferguson.com/pro to shop now or find a location near you. Ferguson, built for the pro.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
For all of the angst over this last stretch of games that the Celtics went into, losing those home games, look at what's happened here over the big picture. Step back from a bad game against Dallas, step back from a bad game at Toronto, and realize that in this last week, not only are the Celtics going to improve here to 38-16, they won at Cleveland, they won at New York, two places they'll probably have to win in the playoffs. And there's only one team in the NBA that is top 5 in offense and defense, and that is the reigning and defending world champs. Sam Hauser in there with Shireman, Pritchard, Queta, and Cornette to finish it. Queta catches in the paint, flies over Ware, and throws it down with a left-hand slam.
Oh, beautiful rotation. Queta come in on the offside with the left-hand hammer.
101-77. Boston by 24. 2:09 to go. Wiggins still out there for Miami.
This is about getting reps now.
Yep. Wiggins catches in the paint, spins, finger roll up and good. Andrew Wiggins' debut with the Miami Heat. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. 101-79. There's their final dose of the night. Celtics will be back in Miami. They got a tricky back-to-back in middle of March. In fact, there won't be too many road games between now and the return to Miami. Queta flips it up and in from the baseline. We're at 103-79. Celtics have a Friday night game here in Miami, and then an early Saturday game in Brooklyn. Ware straightaway three is no good. Miami now 9 of 43 from three. It was a rock fight at the start. Celtics missed 14 of their first 15 from three and then couldn't miss. Pritchard. Stop and start on Ware. I like that double big with Ware and Bam Adebayo. Larson gets in under the back of Queta. They're going to call the foul on Queta. That will give it to Miami here with 1:16 to go. Celtics for the moment. Here's the other thing that's happened here. As soon as every time the Knicks get close, the Celtics go on a little mini run, and now there's a 3-game cushion for the Celtics, who also have a 2-0 series lead in the regular season. Now in New York, those teams will meet. As a monster game for the Knicks in Boston. Sunday afternoon ABC game at the end of February. Larson, good look at the left side three, and it's good. And Miami cracks 80 with 1:04 to go. To beat the Celtics, you got to hold them to this kind of number. 103 is where the Celtics are in the final minute. But Miami just nothing doing offensively. Pritchard drives, throws it over the shoulder. Shireman gets a good look. That lefty three is an air ball, though. And the rebound, Terry Rozier comes out of the pack. So out of the final margin here, Duncan Robinson steps away from Shireman. His three is good. Back-to-back threes here by Larson and Duncan Robinson. Cut the margin to 18. Celtics normally do not shoot in this situation with 30 seconds to go.
Almost seems like that football game. Kansas City scored late.
A lot closer than it really was.
Late.
Funny what happens when you play it out over a long season. The best team tends to win. That's what happened in the Super Bowl yesterday. And all those narrow wins and the dancing through raindrops that the Chiefs did all year long. Reality set in quick last night, as it has for the Miami Heat here tonight. The Celtics will win for the 13th time in 16 games in this building. Fell behind by 11 early, and then just turned the lights out on Miami. The clock hits triple zeros, and it is over. Another impressive road win for the Celtics. It's what they do. They go to 38-16, and they blow out the Heat again in Miami. The final score, Boston 103, Miami 85. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
David taught himself how to make bread. Good bread. He wanted to get even better, So he asked ChatGPT on Expedia if there's such a thing as a bread vacation. ChatGPT said, sure. Do you want to go to Normandy, Morocco, Ireland, or Tuscany? And that's how David became a master pizzaiolo. You were made to learn new things. We were made to give you trip ideas with ChatGPT right in our app. Expedia, made to travel.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
February is the month of love, and we all deserve a little something special. Dime Beauty is having their annual Valentine's sale right now, where you can get 25% off everything with code VALENTINE. It's the perfect excuse to refresh your beauty routine or pick out a thoughtful gift. At Dime, clean is more than a standard. It's their promise. Dedicated to skin-conscious ingredients, they focus on creating beauty, skincare, body care, and fragrances that are safe, gentle, and free from harsh chemicals. With Dime, you can trust what you're putting on your skin every single day. If you're looking for the perfect nighttime anti-aging cream, their TBT cream is a must-try. It's packed with clean, age-defying ingredients that nourish and hydrate your skin while you sleep. But don't just take my word for it. Over 3,000 five-star reviews speak for themselves. Whether it's skincare, fragrance, or a little bit of both, Dime has something for everyone. Visit DimeBeautyCO.com and use code VALENTINE for 25% off right now during their Valentine's Day sale. Grab your favorites before it's over. DimeBeautyCO.com.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Richard, into the front court. Finds Tatum on the left wing. Tatum lined up with Rozier, dribbles between his legs. Tatum wants to take him, steps to his right, drills the three. It's not scary Terry anymore. It's frightening Tatum. 73-54.
And did he just step on the doggone toe of a man?
With 3:10 left in the first half tonight, Jason Tatum had 2 points. He had missed all 5 of his shots. He finishes the night with 33 as the Celtics win this one going away. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. The Celtics finally head home. 14 road games in 40 days. Now they will be home for one, and then the All-Star break. We'll talk about Wemby. Get you ready for Wednesday night when we wrap it up next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
The new year is here. Time for a change. Start with a recession-resistant new career in the high-demand fields of IT, cybersecurity, and AI with My Computer Career in just months. Already in IT? Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers nationwide are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus. Make this your year. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. That's mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Here's the entry. Tatum free throw line zips to the right corner for an Al Horford three.
I'm waiting for it. Here it comes.
4 for Al Horford tonight. 4 for Jason Tatum tonight. 5 for Sam Hauser tonight. And Al Horford, there was plenty to choose from, but Al Horford is our choice for hardest working player of the game. Brought to you by Bosch Tools, engineered for efficiency, comfort, and ease. Bosch Tools are built to keep workers going at full strength. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Max, you mentioned Al and what he's been able to give the Celtics. Let's talk about not just Joe Mazzulla and the coaching staff, but the medical staff as well, for how they have managed this stretch of games. Wednesday night and 16 in 29 days. A ton of road games, changing time zones, going back and forth all over the place. The Celtics tonight played their 14th road game of the calendar year. We all got on a plane to Minneapolis on New Year's Day, and that started this run. And the Celtics, as good as they have been on the road, they have been on the road constantly. They'll play just 3 road games in the next 31 days, and I know they've been better on the road than at home. But at some point, you got to figure out a way to survive this kind of gauntlet.
Yeah. I mean, the gauntlet is one thing. You play well enough at home. I mean, on the road, better than you should have been. But I think that what you have to do is now focus on how you can be better at home. I mean, there's no need for some of the games the Celtics have played to lose at home in front of their fans. And that's what gives people that squirmy feeling, because the Celtics just have not played well at home.
31 and 15 tonight for Victor Wembanyama, 30 and 6 assists for De'Aaron Fox, who got to the free throw line. He's going to take advantage of all that space that Wemby creates. This is an up-and-coming team. I don't know if this is the year they make the playoffs or not. They win tonight. They're 5 games under 500. They're on the periphery of trying to crack that play-in the tough Western Conference. They win in Washington, but there is, I think we know it is inevitable that the future of this league is this extraordinary young man and the way he could change his games. I'm not sure where they are yet and their ability to win big games and force their way to the postseason. But, man, you know you're seeing something special when Wemby walks into the building.
Well, he's got a ways to go, man, but he got a lot of stuff in the bag that he can go to. Can shoot the jump shot. He's going to be better from the three-point line. He's going to be stronger around the rim. I've heard players say before, every year, I think it was Chris Paul said, every year mark him up as Defensive Player of the Year because he controls that. So there's so many things he has, so many tools he has. He's only going to get better if he stays healthy. I think that Sean Elliott told me best. He said, if any other team right now got Victor, this is before the draft, he said he's going to be great. If he comes to San Antonio, because the way we have developed bigs over the years, Duncan and Robinson, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. And if he stays healthy, I would say Sean Elliott is going to probably be right about this.
He only comes to Boston once a year, and that will take place on Wednesday night. Early start for the national TV game on ESPN. We'll be with you at 6:30 on the network. And then the final game before the All-Star break, the Celtics and the San Antonio Spurs. It was dicey for about 9 minutes tonight, and when the Celtics got going, they left the Heat in the dust. The Celtics win again in Miami for the 13th time in their last 16 games in the building. They blow out the Heat by a final of 103-85. Max and I will talk to you Wednesday night back at TD Garden. In the meantime, we'll talk to Joe Murray.
Thanks, guys. Celtics winners tonight. We'll give you all the highlights coming up in just a bit, but a big night for one. Jason Tatum, who is our Lexus amazing player of the game. Let's hear a little bit from Tatum's night.
Pritchard into the front court. Finds Tatum on the left wing. Tatum lined up with Rozier, dribbles between his legs. Tatum wants to take him, steps to his right, drills the three. It's not scary Terry anymore. It's frightening Tatum. 73-54.
And did he just step on the doggone toe of a man?
That's tonight's Lexus Amazing Play of the Game, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Whether you're the passenger princess, a new set of twins, or even the family dog, everyone travels in luxurious comfort in the Lexus TX. We'll give you the box score coming up next. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
We all know the Valentine's Day go-to gifts are flowers, chocolates, maybe even perfume. But what about something that will truly last and protect your loved ones along the way? I'm talking about life insurance. I called SelectQuote to secure our coverage and couldn't believe how easy and affordable it was. I'm 40, and my $500,000 policy was only $16 a month. My husband's also 40, and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. And with their same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With monthly payments less than the cost of a dozen roses, this Valentine's Day is the perfect time to make sure your family is protected.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, my name is Jorge Gaviria, and I'm the founder of Hacienda. We partner with farmers in Mexico to bring heirloom corn products to every kitchen. With my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One, I earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. And it has no preset spending limit, which means my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing masa to the masses. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/SparkCashPlus.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
24-29. It remains. Pritchard, stop and start, drives on Duncan Robinson, pump fake. Oh! Porzingis flying in, right hand slam.
Woo! To see that layup coming, this time the delivery, slam, all in one motion. Go get it, big fella.
All right, that's tonight's connection to the game, powered by Comcast Business with an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership. Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com. Today, well, the Celtics certainly turned up the heat. Get it? In the third quarter tonight, scoring 36 points, and we'll get into Jason Tatum's night. He had 9 points at halftime and then went off. 33 for the night on 13 of 26, 4 of 12 from downtown. He had 8 rebounds, 2 assists. He had a block. Very nice. It was a block party tonight for the Green. 2 for Al Horford, 2 for Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis in his return, 17 points. Al Horford had 16. And Derek White had 13. We mentioned Sam Hauser in the starting lineup tonight. Well, when he hits 5 threes or more, the Green are very good. 14-2 now. And got to rest in the second half, but played 24 total minutes. And this one off the bench, Peyton Pritchard, that was the assist of the game right there. He had 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 points, was a plus 17 on the night. 37-16 now are the Celtics, and 21-6 on the road. And, well, it's a Wemby Wednesday. Get to see Victor Wembanyama, one of the top young players in the NBA. And then it's the All-Star break. We're all looking forward to it. Celtics win tonight, 103-85. Stick around to our flagship station, 98.5 The Sports Hub. We'll have a reaction until 11 p.m. Celtics, Super Bowl, and more. Great job tonight by Matt Stenberg. I also know that Tyler Knutson helped us out as well tonight, so shout out to him. I'm Joe Murray. Talk to you guys on a Wemby Wednesday on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
Jalen forces it up over C. No! He tied it! He did it! Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, 3 in the air. Got it!
Big boy step up at the right time, man.
The
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Amica Insurance, your New England Ford dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, Shaw's and Star Market, Bosch Tools, and by Ticketmaster.
Pritchard shovel back to Porzingis. Having a trail three. Got it. Boston by 14. Kyrie forces one out. Blocked by Porzingis again. Pritchard, half court. It's in the air. He got it. He did it again. Peyton Pritchard did it again.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, Brex, Corona, Town Fair Tire, Kia North Danvers, Comcast Business, FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, your New England Honda dealers, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Celtics basketball is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Time Studios, this is your home for every Patriots game.
Look into the end zone, try to keep the play alive. Falling down, he goes to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown!
WBZFM at HD Boston. 98.5 The Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station.
The Celtics will win for the 13th time in 16 games in this building. Fell behind by 11 early and then just turned the lights out on Miami. The clock hits triple zeros, and it is over. Another impressive road win for the Celtics. It's what they do. They go to 38-16, and they blow out the Heat again in Miami. The final score, Boston 103, Miami 85.
Welcome in 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. I got to tell you, this was a fast game tonight. Under 2 hours total, I'd say. See, pregame was at 7, and now we're at postgame at 9:53. And there was a halftime and a little bit of a postgame show. I mean, wow. Quick work of the Miami Heat. Irrelevant. Said that at the deadline. Not going to go on a big rant again about you Heat fans who used to call into our show and play Fireball and Troll. How's it going now for you? How's it going now? Scary Terry. I like how Grandy called it frightening Tatum.
You a little surprised Terry Rozier's out there?
Yeah, because there's a big gambling conspiracy. How'd he do tonight? See, Terry Rozier in his 25 minutes shot 4 for 1 of 4, had 9 points. I wonder what his over-under was tonight. For real. Oh, and how was that defense on Tatum, by the way? Wasn't good, right? What, Tatum had 9 points at halftime, right? And then went off for 24 in the second half? Is that Joe math?
I believe he had 20 in the third quarter.
Okay. So I believe Tatum scored 24 points in the second half. How many did the Heat score? I'm going to pull this up. There's some correlation here. I know there is. Oh, the starters scored 25 total points. Look at this box score right here. Starters for the Miami Heat tonight in the second half scored 25 points.
Tatum almost outscored the entire Miami Heat in the third quarter. That's the kind of night it was for Miami.
Wild. So they're done. They're irrelevant. I said this when it happened. I'm not trying to take a victory lap or anything like that, but you trade one of your best players, you go to obscurity. Like, that's what happens. And I'm interested to see this Lakers game that's coming up in a little bit. I almost wanted to take Luka 30 points tonight.
He's on a minutes restriction.
So, yeah.
They just said that pregame.
I know. I will say this, though. At halftime, we were getting chirped at, right, Skaz?
I mean, chirped is strong. One tweet.
Somebody upset that Jason Tatum didn't score until there was 2 minutes left in the game and had 9 first-half points. He goes, you want to call that guy the MVP?
Never said he was the MVP. Don't think he's been in the top 2, 3 for a while now. But maybe just wait till the end of the game for the tweets.
Yeah. I mean, Trent, our intern, was next to me and showing him a few things. And I said, oh, look at this. And I go, watch what happens. We looked up and he had 20. I mean, it was like 20 points.
Back-to-back 30-point games for Tatum.
Now, the Pritchard points won't stand out to you tonight, but I really do think they're two. Should I use hottest players? Their most confident scorers right now are Pritchard and Tatum. And, I'm making this about Pritchard for a minute here, not because of Sixth Man of the Year or any of that stuff. But he played 36 minutes tonight. He had 10 rebounds. He had 8 assists, 2 steals, 5 points. But what he did in the first half, I believe, hadn't been done or been done once in the NBA history. I just think he's been super consistent lately and had a great game in New York the other night. I really feel that way. There's a couple of other just takeaways from this game tonight. I mean, really, it's Miami. I put these in our notes section here. So, yeah, you mentioned Tatum. 20 points in the third quarter was a season high. He shot 8 of 11, went 3 for 5 from the field. And, 8 of 11 from the field and 3 for 5 from downtown. That's 60%. Had 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He scored or assisted on 9 of the Celtics' 14 makes. Miami as a team had just 7 makes. The other thing was, Skez, you mentioned this last week, but maybe Hauser going into the starting lineup. It probably only happened because of Jaylen Brown being out, because we've been talking about their double bigs and, has been an issue of late. But Hauser had a great first half, had 15 points, and I know he's dealing with a back thing. His defense wasn't great in some of the previous games. But when he scores 5 or more, when he makes 5 or more threes, the Celtics are 17-2. That's pretty good, right? And I've mentioned that when they really are on, it's when Derek White's on. So I won't say tonight that it was the best night from Derek White at all, but 38 minutes, 13 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, like solid, plus 13 on the night. All 5 starters scored in double-digit points. Horford started slow tonight. He finished with 16 points and 10 rebounds. So the old double-double for Big Al. A double-double. And Kristaps Porzingis in his return, 8 for 15 from the field. Is he struggling from 3? I mean, 1 for 6, I guess, is just... he missed the last game against New York. They didn't need him. I actually might look up his three-point percentage because I think in the month of January, he was one of the top 3 three-point makers in the league. So I think he's coming down to reality a little bit here. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I do think that number has gone down a little bit. So we'll give you some takeaways from tonight's Celtics 103-85 win. I believe it's the second time this year that they've held Miami under 90 points. Is that true, Skaz?
I believe that is true.
Under 90 points. So that would be called defense, right? Is that what they would, or would they just say that the Heat stink?
The Heat do stink, but yes, also some good defense.
But narratives.
25-point quarters. That's what Joe Mazzulla preaches.
Well, narratives, right? They stink. Like, I feel like this New York win the other night was lost in the shuffle because of the Super Bowl. I loved that game on Saturday night. I was tweeting up a storm. Mark Jones from ESPN was dropping all sorts of lines like, he's Pritchard, always leaves the lights on.
Yeah, what did he say? Like, the only thing stopping Tatum's a restraining order or something.
I loved that.
Yeah, he had a couple of good ones.
Yeah, and sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. And that's
you like it when the team is winning. It's going your way.
And Derek White was mic'd up. And he was like, man, I didn't even play my first 2 years in the league. I believe we're celebrating the anniversary for him, right?
I believe so. This is the Derek White trade day on this day in Celtics history.
DY trade day. Should we get that sponsored? I mean, we got Celsius sponsoring.
Yes, I know, headline. Joe. We do have to pause for a legal momentarily. There is no headline sponsor here, Joe. But do we want to hear the headline bet anyways?
No. Nope.
All right.
Now let's do it anyways. Fine. All right, we'll pause 10 seconds for station ID, get you your headline, and then some of the takeaways from tonight's 103-85 win over the Miami Heat. I'm Joe Murray here on the Sports Hub.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports.
He scored! What a blast by Boston! Waiting, Holiday, free. Good night!
WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station. Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Well, the Celtics winner is 103-85 tonight. Big night from Jason Tatum. Started with 9 points at halftime, finished with 33 on the night. All 5 starters in double figures, including Kristaps Porzingis, who made his return. 17 points. Jaylen Brown sat out. One more game to go before the All-Star break, and it's a Wemby Wednesday. I'm excited for that one. The Eagles are your Super Bowl champions. They defeated the Chiefs yesterday 40-22. Jalen Hurts named MVP of the game. The Cowboys have hired Ken Dorsey to their offensive staff. The Beanpot in action right now. BU has a 3-1 lead in the third period over BC. And the Four Nations face-off begins on Wednesday night. Sweden will take on Canada. I'm Joe Murray. Your next update in 30 minutes.
If you've got the app, you've got Toucher and Hardy to wake you up no matter where you are.
Who may or may not have been to jail.
Get the app. The 98.5, the Sports Hub app.
Richard into the front court. Finds Tatum on the left wing. Tatum lined up with Rozier. Dribbles between his legs. Tatum wants to take him. Steps to his right. Drills the three. It's not scary Terry anymore. It's frightening Tatum. 73-54.
And did he just step on the doggone toe of a man?
Back here at 98.5, the Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. That is the Road Warriors music. The Legion of Doom. The Celtics are the